Hello, thank you for checking out the School Bus Graveyard BA Q&A. Because we had so many people there live, the visuals were a little bit messed up, to be honest. So please excuse that in the VOD. Don't forget to subscribe and enjoy. Thank you. Welcome to the unofficial SBG Q&A voice. Woohoo! Yay!
Yay!
Yippee!
Woo! Joining us today, we have Joseph, who's the voice of Ben and Ryan.
Pleasure to be here.
We have Alice, who's voicing Baron and Noah in the comic. We have Seb, who is the voice of Mr. Thomas and nobody else.
Hello.
Why?
We have Darian, who's the voice of Taylor.
Hi, everybody. I'm excited to be here.
We have Kai, who is the voice of Jasmine. Woohoo!
Hello.
You get the extra woohoo. I don't know why. I just felt like that one deserved a woohoo.
You know what? Thank you.
Of course. We have Sky, who is the voice of Ashlyn, everyone's favorite carrot.
Be here.
Oh,
Everybody's here for
Hello.
that, bro. Come on. Everybody happy to see you, bro.
That's my girl. It's my baby.
our main girl.
I suppose it would feel wrong if I didn't go in the right order. We have Jedi or Hannah, who's the voice of Emma Banner and Mary Fields.
Hello, everybody. So happy to be here.
Mm.
Last and
It's okay, it's
certainly
okay.
least, we have Vox, the voice of Logan.
Wow! What the
Hi.
fuck, Nick?
Hi, yeah. It's accurate. Okay.
Even though you're a bit clammy, I won't forget you.
Oh,
Thanks, Chris.
Alrighty. So the question is, do we start off with some individual questions or some group questions? What are we feeling? Any thoughts from you guys?
Let's start with the group question to break the ice.
group
That's
question.
what I'm
Group
feeling.
question?
good question.
Oh, okay. It's gonna
Icebreaker.
devolve into chaos very fast.
We'll
That's true.
start off with a fun question before we get off into some more like darker and deep questions.
Darker
you guys
questions?
all
Hold
have to
on.
answer, but not dark. You know what deeper or like more serious questions. We'll start off lighthearted. Note that you don't have to answer, but if you think you have a funny answer, go right ahead. To start off, Spirit Hawk. What a name, by the way. Spirit Hawk asks, "What do you think your character would do for $20?" Lighthearted question.
Aiden, go first. Bro, Dad, go first. What would Aiden
The
do?
real question is, what wouldn't Aiden do for $20? And I don't think he's even doing it for the $20. I think if it's stupid or funny enough, he'll just do it.
Literally.
The love of the game.
Love the game.
For the love,
The love of the game.
I think who would be next would probably be Taylor. She would probably do about anything for like if it's like a food or like a really sweet candy. Like I could see her like kind of like jumping in and Tyler being like, "Don't do that! Don't do
This
that!"
is a foodie.
I would say for Ashlyn, just like staying home and everyone leaving her alone. Everyone's like, "Ha! Oh my gosh, it's gonna suck for you," and then she's like, "No, this is great. This is the best day of my life." Like,
For $20
What is it, the
this.
Mr. Beast social isolation for a year challenge.
time to recover.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know what Ben would do for like.
Anything Aiden would do, pretty much.
Everything.
No.
He might like stand and like slightly disapprove of whatever Aiden's doing on like just like a little bit on the sideline, like, oh god.
Yeah.
Why am I following him around to here?
Aiden does the work. Ben gets the $20.
Oh
Yeah,
Yeah,
I feel like
Good
I'll
deal.
delegate. He'll be in charge of funds. He'll be like, yeah, you I'll look after that 20 quid for you. Sorry, $20.
Yeah. I mean, he doesn't even
Oh my
need it.
God,
He
he's
gets
got
like,
American
what
down.
is Aiden's allowance again? It's a lot.
God.
It's undisclosed. They blur it out. And
Yeah,
they
it's an
go, "Oh, shit."
undisclosed amount of money, but he's
rich.
definitely the rich kid.
He's got money.
Shout out to
Yeah.
Ben's #1 hater in the chat. He's like, Ben would stop Aiden for $20. Yeah, he would. He
Yeah.
would.
Okay, all right. I think that was a good. I
Just
think that was
because
good.
this is important I
Oh,
had said in the
oh.
chat, Ben would take over the world if Lily gave him 20 cents.
Oh.
Oh, anything
What?
for Lily. Anything
Whoa.
for Lily.
Yeah, he would.
I feel like Jasmine. I don't know. Maybe lead some kids to a rift. I don't know. Just it's like.
Oh yeah, Jasmine would be just as bad for $20. Actually, not thinking
Yeah,
about it.
give her some orange chicken, bro. Like she's good.
It's like chaotic evil versus or not chaotic. It's like chaotic,
Chaotic-
neutral versus
chaotic
chaotic good. Yeah.
I feel
but
like Ben, like from what I get from reading Ben, like I think he's chaotic sensible. If that makes sense, he's like
Chaotic sense.
Chaotic
it's like,
sensible.
he's
I've
like
heard that. I love
he
that.
knows the right job. He obviously like he can't fully verbalize how stupid everyone else is being, but he's just got to go along with it because if he doesn't, folk are going to get hurt. You know.
No,
That
yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, he is like the group
Mhm.
medic after all.
He is group medic. It's true. He's the party healer.
He is.
And as you
that.
know, don't fuck with the healer.
Literally
That's
don't.
true.
That's a
I
tank
think
and
Mary
support.
Mary would probably do anything for $20 given her background. She's just
Oh.
pretty strong for it. Emma, I feel like she's a high price lady that you would have to really convince her. And $20 she would probably haggle you for more money. I feel like that's what she would do. 'Cause she
Heck
needs more
yeah.
snacks. She needs
Get
more money
more
for
money.
snacks, so
Let's go
you
get
know.
That's true.
And her social meter is very low, so you gotta really convince her.
Anything our teacher of the day would do.
Well, I don't know if you know a teacher's
Oh,
salary,
the bus
but
driver and
I'm pretty sure I'm taking all the extracurriculars for $20. Like we're doing sports, we're doing jazz band, everything.
Can I slip you
$20
20
on
and
a
you'll give me
teacher's
an A on
salary.
the
Hey,
test?
trying to enrich yourself. I respect that, big man.
Little origami class.
Oh, I could be on board with that. No.
I wonder why he
Hey, Ellis, what would Baron do for $20?
Oh god.
Beat somebody up and then give the $20 so that they make them do their homework.
Beat the guy up with the $20.
I feel like for $20, bro, would just be chilling, vibing. You know what? I can leave you be for a day if you give me $20. Whatever.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
It's like so it's the protection fee. Got it.
Sounds like a classic like bully trope.
Yeah.
Give me your lunch money.
Give me your lunch
Man,
money. And
you
I
seen
won't beat
those
you up.
Chipotle prices? Haha, some LA humor for you.
Oh,
You just
damn.
gave me chills. Why did you talk about that?
Why would you know?
Not
It's
Chipotle.
coded into my LA blood.
Is that like a good don't tell me that or a bad don't tell me that? Because I have no idea about Chipotle at all.
Oh my god.
Joseph,
Okay,
I
it
know
It
you're
depends
Right,
on
it's an
how you're
American thing.
feeling that day, but
Okay,
generally,
ready?
like,
I'm sorry. Go
bad
ahead.
don't tell me that, just in the sense that, like, food good, prices ugly.
No,
Prices
yeah.
are bad
So
here
you
in
can
LA.
get like a bowl or like a burrito, and then you can put rice on it. And if you want like beans, you can put beans in it. And then if you want to have a certain type of meat, you can put a certain type of meat with it. And then you have like vegetables. It's like a buffet, but they make it for you, and it's like either in a bowl or like a burrito.
Right.
Mm.
Okay, and how much is it?
Depending on what you
Yes.
get, like sometimes I pay like $8, but if I want like guacamole or I want some like other stuff or extra stuff, it can go into like $12.
Hey, Ellis, how much is it over here?
How much is that?
Wait, is
that's
it
not
different for you guys?
Yes, prices are different in different
Oh, yeah.
locations.
For sure.
Prices tend to vary
Yeah.
throughout the U.S.
Oh,
Very true.
Yeah.
dang, I didn't know
So,
that.
hey, Ellis, how much is it
Only
over
Daz
here?
knows my specific pain. And that's assuming he goes to Chipotle.
I don't go to Chipotle. I'm not a big fan of Mexican food. I'm sorry.
Excuse me. Sorry. guys.
Listen,
This
Take
is how
offense
the
as a
cats
Filipino.
crumble over food.
listen,
Yeah.
listen,
Sick 'em.
listen,
Sick 'em, y'all. Sick 'em.
listen. I'm sorry. I like my Asian food too much.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
But that's such
Think of
like a
them as
wide
answers.
net to cast. Are you talking Korean, Japanese, Chinese?
Yeah.
What are you
I'm
talking
talking
there?
I'm talking all of it, but specifically Filipino because of course, and then
Oh.
Japanese.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
You know what? I can
Filipino.
I
I
can
don't
think
respect
I've
that.
ever had
I can.
Filipino
You get
food
that
before.
bag.
There we go. See, come on.
Bro. Thoughts on Jollibee? No, I was kidding. Yeah.
Jollibee!
Jollibee
Jollibee!
sounds really good. Okay, bro. Oh yeah, Vox, you haven't answered what Logan
Vox,
would
you
do.
have not answered.
Huh?
What would Logan
What would
Uh,
Logan do for $20?
What would Logan do for
And
20?
if you don't answer, you're
um,
flipping individual. So you better answer.
I mean, I guess since he's already doing the homework, it'll be nice to be paid for it.
Oh god.
Oh no!
I love you too, Vox.
Get to work.
Thanks,
I imagine
man.
that you also do it to where everybody gets a specific grade too. Like not everybody gets an A.
That's really funny.
Ben
No,
gets an
Yeah,
A.
yeah.
Remember when he
That
got
would have been a good
Come on, man.
How much
Logan
grade-
question.
grade you get.
He couldn't get a B.
Oh no!
He could not get a B.
All right. I've got
Okay.
a huge. We're gonna. Oh, sorry.
No, I'm done.
Are you? Are you done?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yes,
you're
yes, they're
prolonging
done.
it by
They're
asking
done.
me more questions.
Go,
Oh,
man.
that's true. That's true. You know what? Maybe I should ask you an individual question now. See that? Look at that transition. Look at that transition.
Whoa,
bro,
that was a
props
clean
with
segue.
props.
Professional,
That
everyone.
That was a
A
clean
professional.
segue.
Somebody pay him.
That's
All
why
right,
he's the goat.
Darian.
Yeah.
What's it called? So this is a question from someone named Z. Just Z. So Taylor's character tends to show a lot of emotion throughout the comic. How long does it take to do a line when you're showing emotion? Do you have to do retakes, or is there a way you get into doing that sort of thing?
Okay, so for me, it's obviously getting context. A lot of context beforehand. Sometimes if I know that there is going to be a recording session that requires a lot of emotion and I have time, this is if I have the time requirement, I will have a day of kind of like really getting to know. And and sometimes you don't get that information prior. Sometimes it's like that very moment you have to have the context what you have, but if I do have the context and I'm able to absorb that more, then I'll kind of like read into everything so that I'm giving the proper emotion. And not to mention, it's like, especially if it's like very high intensity scenes, I'll record up to like 3 times and I'll listen to the 3 takes I do. And if there's still not what I'm looking for, I'll delete all 3 of the takes and then I will redo it again so that I feel more emotion. Whether that's literally me squeezing myself and screaming into my mic, or if that is recreating what the character is doing, like reaching out or like being held back. Some of that stuff isn't. So I would say probably 3 takes. If I don't like the 3 takes, if I do like the 3 takes, then I'll continue forward and making sure that I have the same emotion. So if I have the time, it will be a day that I wait. If it's not the time, then I'll just go in there and do 3 takes and see how it goes. That's probably my answer. If that is kind of confusing, I'm probably just saying the same thing over and over again. My bad.
No, I completely understood what you said, and that's very respectable of you. That's a really cool process.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Of course.
That was a cool segue.
Alright. Dude, I've got like do you know Wheel of Names? I've got a wheel right now and I'm spinning for individual. I'm gonna like try to transition into
Really?
some individual
Let's
and some
go.
I was gonna suggest
Evelyn.
that.
Wait, can you? That would be cool if you could stream that. Is that a possibility?
Only one person can stream at a
Only
time.
one person can stream at a time.
Unfortunate. Wheel spin. We are going to Ellis. Hi, Ellis.
Hi.
This is like popcorn reading.
Woo!
You know, you just get called on, like we're at a class of some sort.
For real.
Okay, Ellis. I've got a question for you.
Okay. I might have an answer.
I would hope you would. I really. It's called question and answer, not question and silence.
Ah.
CJ asks, between SBG, DTE, Suitor Armor, Dickheads, Superfish, and every other webtoon that you are in a lot of webtoons, by the way, might I add.
Here I am.
Do you have a favorite series to work on or a character to play, like just to get into your role for that one?
Okay, that's interesting, right?
Right.
I think that if I had to pick a favorite like right now at the current moment, I might say DJ from Superfish.
Yes! I was hoping for.
Because I think that a lot of his reactions are pretty similar to mine. I think his personality is the most similar to mine outside of Stace from Down to Earth. But I think that I like working in here a lot because you guys are all very cute and silly and fun and awesome and cool. And so I'm like, oh man, like over there, I'm just kind of vibing. Oh, never mind. Actually, no, I'm wrong because Chris Kaz is over with me on Superfish. So that pushes it over the edge. Sorry, guys. Am I good?
Yeah, no, that's
No,
fair.
I choose
That's
that
fair.
too. I choose that too.
I
Don't
guess
worry.
we just
I get
can't
it.
be as cool as Chris.
Ha! You know, it's hard. I'm sorry. I'll keep going. My bad.
We banned Darian.
Thank
That's
you,
not a
Jason.
possibility. Get her on
Jason
Superfish.
Zamowski, who plays Caden Down to Earth. I know that you would want me to say that. He says you kill it as DJ. Been meaning to tell you. Thank you, Pookie. I love you. Mama, mama, mama.
Oh my goodness.
There. It's confirmed. You happy y'all are
alright.
friends.
All right. All right, we'll do one more individual and then we'll swap back to your group questions. Spin that wheel. Fox. Fox. This is for you.
Yes. Okay.
Hello. So, in the most recently released episode of School Bus Graveyard, for the animated and voice acted episodes, your character gets to do what's like the phantom lines where they're in black and say them a little bit differently. So the question is, how did it feel to voice that? Like, how do you go from just like you're still Logan, obviously, but it's a little bit different. So how did that work? This is from Maximilian, by the way.
Okay, thank you, Maximilian. It was an interesting opportunity to be able to explore kind of the vocal range that we thought Logan would have. Just because he's normally in my higher register, so being able to kind of expand it and reach more into my lower chest voice it was very funny too, because when I initially recorded the line, I didn't do that. And it was only after the fact when I got a little more context that they were like, "Oh no, this is something unique that's happening that's causing his voice to shift, and we need a little more like darkness in it." So it was very fun to be able to reach into my more lower register and to be able to pull that out. And I'm just happy it came across. It came across well in the episode. But yeah.
It came across great. That's awesome to hear, because I always imagined they sounded different, and it's highlighted from Red when they because when they're speaking in that sort of tone, the dialogue box, not the your Vox box. That's not the same thing.
Hi.
The dialogue box completely changes colors. So it was really interesting to see how that that affected how you were speaking.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Absolutely.
we'll move back into a more fun question. This is from Jamberry. What Jamberry? That's okay. Jamberry asks, for the group, do you guys ever theorize for where the comic is going, like in the future, or what you think is going to happen? Because I'll let you answer. Actually, I'll start right there.
Who wants to go first?
Do we let Seb take the lead
As
on
a
this
reader.
one?
As
As
a
a
reader.
Okay. Right,
As a
to be fair, what we need to preface this with is that we do not know that much more than you guys.
Literally.
We're literally just given the chapters, and we're not given any sort of extra background into our characters for the most part.
Dare I say, sometimes less than the fan. No,
Less. No, bro. It is
They be-
sometimes
they-
bad
You
if
dare
read
say,
it.
yeah.
yeah, they
So that's
deep
actually-
dive.
Yeah,
That's why I
but,
chose this question exactly. Spending
yeah,
time with
so-
y'all, I realize that y'all don't have background knowledge, so I thought it'd be interesting to hear if you
No.
what you thought.
So realistically,
you guys
we
didn't get
only
the
have
secret ending sent to you?
no,
Ooh,
no,
damn.
I was
Maybe next time.
Red. Why'd you
Oh,
send that to
bro.
Joseph and not the rest of us? What the heck?
It's
Because
because
they
I'm
know you
several
would
time
stay
zones ahead.
silent.
So like
It was
that's
why
why
he
he
was
wasn't like
You know, I stay silent.
intently
listening.
It was why he was so elusive. He was actually hiding from us so we wouldn't interrogate him.
Crazy.
But
There has
yes,
been times where we have maybe spent a few moments, Charlie
maybe a few
Day
hours.
string board. Well, I was going to say moments, theorizing together, and I think honestly, it really helps us like shape our like collaborative effects too, because we do all of this isolated before we had gotten together. But then now that we can share this with each other, we're like, oh my god, and did you do this decision because of this, or did you do this because of that? And it's like, ooh, we don't have more context, but yes, we have theory crafted together, and it can be pretty fun.
We've
I think
definitely
the
done
reality
that.
is, when your character kind of has a hidden backstory, as an actor, I don't think you really get by without some sort of theory crafting.
Yes.
Especially with
Yeah.
how much you guys like. I guess the ones that haven't had their backstory revealed, you guys get so much knowledge of the character in the sense of you're constantly playing them over and over again, doing multiple takes and putting in the effort, and then seeing your progress with the episodes that come out. It's like hard not to for you, especially you guys that haven't had that gotten out yet. That I can imagine that you guys are like, oh, this has to be this way that this is going, or how whatever. Wouldn't it be crazy if this and this?
I mean, yeah, I completely agree. Also, like those sort of backstory elements when they come out, it really adds to how you re-perceive the character. I mean, there's a moment where I, I can say this right. It's happened ages ago. It's
That's
like
no
months
reason.
ago,
Yeah.
right? It's already out. When I got the sides through, and it's like Ben can sing. It's like, oh, that's
Ben could
heartbreaking.
sing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was so heartbreaking to know
Oh,
that he could sing and now he can't. And I was like,
Mm.
ah, shit. And then I was able to like provide a singing voice to it and actually use
You did sing?
everything. Yeah, that was me.
Oh my god, you're a
Yeah.
good singer. Okay,
Let's
okay, beautiful.
go.
Clap, clap, clap.
Well, that
Just
answers
answer
probably
one.
a few people's questions.
No, yeah.
that does answer one of the individuals. Like, can you actually say?
Yeah, I can actually sing. I'm a baritone bass, if that helps for anyone who knows music. And
Mhm.
yeah,
Let's go.
Yeah, that
so
makes
there you go.
sense.
That's
Ben
beautiful.
always
Can I
gave me a
tangent
Scottish
the
vibe.
question off
Yes,
to
he
Joseph real
does.
fast?
Could you imagine
What?
that he
Ben-
starts
Ben's
talking and it's just
Scottish?
full Scottish? Could you just
That would-
imagine? You just finally, he's like, yeah, it doesn't hurt my throat when I do
Broken
that.
curl or injury turned
Yeah.
to full
I
Scottish.
don't.
It's the
I
accent.
can only
Throw it
sing with an accent.
Fantastic.
Oh no.
See, someone says start speaking Scottish Gaelic. I can speak Scottish Gaelic as well, which is like our language. But I won't
Go for
do
it.
that.
That's cool.
Floor's yours, man. Do you wanna?
No, I can't do that. Okay. What should I say? I don't know. The only thing I can remember is like an audition I did recently, which is Hamian Galabrug Vele Me, which is
What?
like, that bitch hit me.
Oh,
Oh,
such a
It's
beautiful
not-
language.
it's
Oh my
pretty.
goodness.
I just didn't just
Such
jump
a
at the
weird-
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like, oh, that's so nice.
We were all
A nice
so
phrase.
enchanted for a moment. We were like, "Ooh,
Yeah.
an exotic
Um,
language. What does
so
that mean?" You're like that.
I would say like what would I say hello chatting Hami Giri I don't know the word for that. I'm still learning it, which is like I'm currently like toddler levels of speaking it.
Oh.
But it's a very beautiful bouncy language, and if you want to headcanon Ben's actually Scottish, go for it. It like gives me joy because I'm professionally American, privately Scottish.
Oh. Hey, reconnecting with your culture. Let's go.
Exactly.
Anyone else want to go for that one, or should we move on to the next question?
I think we're all good,
I
right?
think that's all we had.
Cool. All right. Let me get back to my wheel. My wheel, if you will.
Spin the wheel.
The wheel. This question's for Sky. Hello,
Oh.
Sky.
Hello.
Let's go.
Spotlight's on you, man. It's reflecting off the carrot hair. All right. So Sky, this is a question from Rena. I hope I'm saying that right. Rena? Yeah, Rena. What aspects of your character do you think you personally relate to? Because Ashlyn obviously starts off as a less social type, and then is thrown into the situation where she has to, show that she really does have some capabilities of like being a leader and defending herself. So, do you think you personally relate to any of that?
Yeah, definitely. I relate to Ashley in like a lot in like sort of those ways, especially when I was younger. In high school, like I would prefer to like during like our breaks, I think like before lunch, like read a book. And there would be like people who would like stop by and like come to talk to me, and I'd be like in my mind, I'm like, I just wanted to read my book. And then like later on in my life, like I kind of like opened up more and like found like my people and we became like close friends and all that. So like I definitely related to that. Being like, hey, like being like by myself is like not all like that great. Like it's good to have friends and things like that. And then also the leadership aspect in school, like throughout my entire like school life, college life. If no one was going to be the leader in like a group kind of scenario, I would end up being the leader because everyone's like, what do we do, guys? What do we do? And I'd be like, okay, I'll lead. So I definitely feel that as well, like kind of being like the one, if no one else is going to do it, I'll take the charge. So definitely like those aspects I definitely feel connected to.
Sounds like you fit right into the role, huh? And
Perhaps,
also,
perhaps.
sounds like you did a good job. Get it? Because I'm hearing. I'm immaculate right now. Promise.
Very clever, Nick.
In somehow very fitting sequential order, we're going to Daz. Hi, Daz.
Of course we are. Hello, everybody.
Hello. Well, as I go through each person, they get removed from the wheel, so
Yeah.
we're running thin. We got
We are running thin.
we got for
Let's
the
see.
individuals, we got 4 left. So you are up. Okay, Daz. So, this is a question from someone named Sarah. They say, I personally see Aiden Clark as more complex than people give him credit for. How do you see Aiden? And I thought that was a great question because I do think, what the question says is pretty true. I think a lot of people don't look directly into him, so they want to know how do you
People don't
see
realize Aiden's like a more complex character than he, appears on the surface. I thought that was like part of the draw of this story. I thought, part of the draw is that like Aiden's kind of annoying, definitely at first, but he pushes the story along in a way, and you start to realize that he definitely has a heart and he definitely cares about these other people around him, and that there's definitely something sort of deeper going on with his psychology and why he likes to smile and make other people smile and does what he does in the way that he does. I think like the complexities of Aiden's character are what kept me reading School Bus Graveyard initially, like well before I like ever got the inkling that this was gonna happen. This was like years ago. I think this was like end of season 1.
Wow, so you've been a long-term reader, huh?
Yeah, I've been reading for quite a while. So it's
Actually-
weird to be here.
No, yeah, I think you even talked about how excited you were when you saw that. You were super excited when you saw the auditions.
Yeah, everyone who was around me at the time, which includes Jason, knows just how much I was going off about, oh my god, the School Bus Graveyard audition is here. Oh my god, I gotta lock in for Aiden.
I'm starting to get that feeling. I am literally starting to understand that feeling fully. Like, dude, you were the most excited. I think out of like a lot of the people that I knew of in that, you were the most excited. And it was like really cool to see that, especially the way that Storyco has like now brought this like opportunity to us. I think it's really cool.
I think that's a really good segue into the next question. This is another good question from Kai, but Ki. Did you guys here have any experience with the comic beforehand? Obviously, Dad said he just did, but what about the rest of y'all? Do you guys have any, or have you heard about it, or had you read it before the Storyco auditions, or is this your first experience?
For me, I went in blind. I just basically read the bio that was given. They had a reference, they had all that. It was public, so it's okay to say that. But yeah, they had like a reference, they had a bio for the character. And
Yeah.
I was like, okay, let me do this. And at the time, I auditioned for most of the femme characters, and then just threw it out there and thought, okay, let a dart hit. That's what I thought. And then it was like, because I guess like in my mind I was like, yeah, I'll read it. So while I was like waiting in the waiting process of it all, I was like, most likely not gonna get it. I'll just read it anyway. It looked really cool. And I think I got up all the way to like episode 12, and that's when I got the email, and that's when I freaked out and screamed and lost my mind for at least a day.
That's really sweet.
Anybody else?
Honestly, I also like didn't know about it until like the audition, but after I auditioned, I started like looking it up, and I went like on Instagram and TikTok, and I'm like, this is so cool. I would love to be a part of this. But I'm like, oh, I can't get too excited. I can't get too excited because that's how auditions work. Like, so many people probably audition. So,
The more you want it, the less likely you are to get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was
I
like, oh, I'm
hate
so
when
not
it
getting
happens. Stop. Yeah.
I'll use Sky's segue here because I've said this in the previous call. I found out about Mr. Thomas because of a TikTok edit in 2022, and
Oh,
that's why I started
gnarly.
reading it. So that's why I started reading it, because I was like, ooh,
the edits are so good. Like all of
They're-
them. Like
they're so good,
Yeah.
guys.
everyone's so
I-
Oh, keep them
talented.
coming. We love seeing them.
Yes.
I feel
I
so
love
in the
the
dark
edit.
because I've not seen any edits because I'm not on
Oh,
TikTok.
don't worry.
Bro,
Oh my God,
send
we
you
need
just
to-
go
we
on,
need
to-
yeah,
the
just
host
go
to
on
press edit.
TikTok.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I got you, man. You don't have to fret. You'll not say that sentence ever again.
Yeah,
Fret,
send
I
Joseph
will.
the host to press
The
edit.
edits
Open
Yeah.
the floodgates,
are
though.
superb.
Good
Yeah,
luck, bro.
that was just like I could hear the sound of 1,000 voices crying out in pain. There.
No, that's
I
350 people about to send you TikToks.
oh
Yep.
no, please don't. I won't be able to open them. I don't have TikTok. I was
honestly.
approached because I was working on other Storyco stuff. And I was working on Angel of Death at the time. And I got, because when you work with them, you get like background characters, and it's like one or two lines here and there, just Walla, just like filler and stuff. And I got one for James, and I was like, okay, it's a couple of lines here and there. Then I got one for Ryan, which was like a couple of lines. Okay, cool. And then I was asked if I could do like a scratchy, really damaged voice. And I was like, I think I could do that. Let's try it. Sent something over. Honestly, I thought the edition was shit. I sent it over. I'm like, this is the poorest I have ever done anything. I'm not holding out hope. And then I got Ben, and it's like, oh, cool. And then I was like, this is like a little bit part. Here we go. I didn't really think anything of it. And then it's like, oh no, he keeps coming up. He keeps coming. Oh, hold on. And then I did a little bit more digging about School Bus Graveyard. I was like, oh,
Yeah,
this
and
is
he was
like,
oh,
this is
That's so
something.
cool.
And then I'm really bad for just like doing a project and then forgetting about it. It's like I call it a healthy work-life balance.
No, it is. It is
That's-
though. Like,
yeah,
you need
it
it.
is,
You
though.
need it. Yeah.
It's also me just forgetting things I've done. And it's like it's amazing because like Eric,
Thank you, Vinny.
who's Eric voice? Who's does Eric voice again?
Tyler.
Tyler, yes.
Eric
so,
is the voice of
like
Tyler.
about a week ago, Tyler's voice actor reached out to me, being like, "I found you." He found my email, my personal email address, and was like,
Yeah, we were like
"Get on
looking
the-
in call for it.
Like,
Yeah, people were
dragged me in
contacting you
here
through
kicking and
every social
screaming."
media.
And I was like,
He did the same thing to me on Twitter. Yeah.
Yeah, he was like, dude, there's like loads of people here who love the comic. I'm like, oh, I didn't realize that. This is so cool.
A server
and
with
it's-
damn near 40,000 members.
And
Yeah,
honestly,
it's
it's
like,
so
what's
cool to
going
see.
on?
Like I've seen obviously in the chat going by, a lot of people are like, oh yeah, I really love Ben this, Ben that. I love the hater. I'm here for the hater. Genuinely.
I'm here for the hater.
I'm
I'm
here for the hater, man. Give me a hater any day.
Insane.
Oh wait.
Peter.
I
Oh, there he is.
didn't know anything about School Bus Graveyard, except that one of my friends used to voice Aiden in, I guess, one of the promos. But then I saw Dads. Hello, Dads. We were in Fate
Hi.
Trap together. Hello, Dads.
Hello.
Oh,
What is it? Nazim? Nazim for
Nassim.
that one?
yes,
Yeah.
Nassim, I love
Yes.
Nassim, my goat. Yes. But when I auditioned for School Bus Graveyard, I had no idea what it was about. Although the style was so pretty, I was like, "This is the type of webtoon I'd want to be in." I only auditioned for 2 characters, which was funny enough, like Logan, because I do a lot of high mask. I have a very androgynous voice. So I do. So I did him, and I auditioned for Jasmine, because she also has a pretty low voice. And I'm very, very, very picky with girls I voice, because I usually voice non-binary characters and men, because I'm trans. But I really like Jasmine. She's my favorite kooky little psycho. So I was like, yeah, I still don't actually know a lot of what's happening, to be honest. I'm still in the dark a little bit. But I have theories, I have ideas. And then when I went out with one of my IRLs, I was like, oh yeah, I'm doing some like story co work. And I mentioned, I was like, yeah, I'm in something. I just said school. I didn't even finish it. She looked at me and went, school graveyard. I went, what? Yeah. It's just, oh, I can't remember the time. I was like, I think that's what it meant. It's like big, huh? So that was my experience, but I'm happy to be here. It's fun.
There was someone in the chat who's just like saying that they're going to make a fan comic, and they're
Oh.
going to voice it. And I noticed earlier on the same person was saying like, "Hey, I would love to do like a background voice in the comic." I'm like, that is a great way to get started in it. Like, the reason I got into voiceover is through Avatar: The Last Airbender. I'm like, I want to try and recreate what Ozai does at the end of the series,
Oh,
and I
that's
just
so
tried to do
fair.
that. And then like doing little fan dubs, little comics, things like that is such a fantastic way to learn the ropes, because it's a low stakes, high reward way of doing it. You learn how to produce your sound. You learn how to sound treat. Like, quite frankly, you can get a shitty $15 microphone, and if you pad a small room with like sweaters and things like that, like it'll
Mhm.
sound pretty good. I mean, like.
Yeah.
Like, genuinely, it's the first stepping stone in our road of like endless fun and really rewarding work. And genuinely, just like my motto is fuck around and find out, but in a good way. So do it. Just like make the fan comic. Do it. Fucking go for it. I'm not the artist. I shouldn't be promoting that, but like, yeah.
I will also piggyback on that and say I think comics emotionally are definitely one of those ones that just learning to act, it will help really unlock things for you. Because I know, like, one of the first moments I remember crying while voicing a scene, it was for a comic, not this one. You guys might know it. It was I'm the Grim Reaper.
Trying to think. I don't think I do now.
Don't know I'm the Grim Reaper. I hope at least chat knows.
I know.
Oh, no,
There we
they're
go.
knowing.
There we
Red
go.
says they
Hi,
know.
Red.
I know
Yeah.
it. I know it. I saw it when it first was first became an original on Webtoon. I did see it.
Yeah. That one made me cry. But yes. And then back to what was the original question, Nick? Had we known about School Bus Graveyard beforehand?
Yep, that was the weird
Yep.
so far, but
Yeah.
that was the
We've drifted a little far away from
I'm
that.
tangent
Looping-
machine. I'm so
yappers.
sorry.
We're
Tell me to
yappers.
shut up if I keep doing it.
Hey,
Yeah.
no, I'm happy you guys are so invested
We're-
that you guys are giving
I had a
one more
tiny
answers
bit.
and you're talking, you know? So
Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah, looping it back to the question. Oh, hey, Alice has an answer.
Yeah,
Hi, Alice.
I don't think I had as much experience as a lot of you, but because I was in the first like wave of Down to Earth, Pseudorama, all that, and on the comments for all of those, people are like, "When are they doing School Bus Graveyard?" And I was like, "Man, this thing must be heat if people are talking about it like this." So I binged all of the episodes in like 2 days, and I was like, "This is kind of fire." So when the auditions came out, I had thrown in one audition because there was one character I was fucking with super heavy. And
Hi.
then yeah. And then later they email me, they're like, "Hey, you're gonna be Baron." And then later they email me, they're like, "You're gonna be Noah." And I'm like, "Oh, okay. I guess we're doing this now." So yeah.
You bully yourself.
I
You do
know.
bully
I have
yourself.
just like a strong sense of self-loathing, as you all can tell. I'm masking it right now, but
You don't say.
You're so real, bro. You're so real.
Yeah.
Fox, I don't believe
Uh,
I've heard from you on
yeah,
this one.
no, I didn't have any exposure to School Bus Graveyard, nor a lot of the Webtoons comics for most of my journey. Luckily, I mean, I got exposed to Audition for Storyco and Webtoon comics through Jason Zamowski, who, as we stated, plays Caden Down to Earth, and
Bro, I
He's
also
here in the
my
chat right now. Say
he's
hi,
in the chat right
Jason.
now, as well as Janelia Hernandez, who is in Dickheads.
Oh.
And they both had suggested to me to audition for this. I had already auditioned for Scale Hunters and I hadn't gotten a response, but I auditioned for this for a few roles. But they specifically guided me towards Logan because they're like, we feel that you would be able to really kind of embody this character well. So you should really put like a lot of effort into this one. And I stressed out for a bit because I was like, usually like the VAs before me have said. A lot of the mindset with voiceover work is kind of like send it and forget it. You do the thing, you send the audition, and you don't tie yourself down to it, so you don't like
Nope.
think too much about it and panic. Because if you do that for every audition, you're not gonna make it very far. You're gonna get
no, for
real.
sure.
You can get real low. But yeah, no. I have sort of gone through the comic as we get lines because I wanna read it live as we have gotten the lines to record. So I've been slowly keeping up. It's kind of like a every week and a half, 2 weeks, we get more lines, and then I'm like, all right, time to catch. It's like an episodic thing for me. It's been fun.
That being
We've done a
said,
couple of lines together, actually. We've done a couple of
Yeah.
like little things where our characters are together. It's fun.
We did.
that being said, we don't get every episode in our lines because we're not in every episode. I think only Sky
Mhm.
gets that privilege.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I'm like, yeah, that's how I read it too, because I'm in a lot of the episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just cooler
But-
than y'all. I'm in all of the
yeah.
episodes.
That being said, as I've stated before, yes, I was a big fan of School Bus Graveyard before. I had like read, I think it was like mid season 2, like that I kind of stopped reading because I think I just like ended my Webtoon phase for a little bit because I had a very, very large Webtoon phase in my childhood. I think it started with, what is it? My Super Secret or something like that. I don't like the one with the werewolf guy, like the really cute one. And I remember like the first time ever reading Webtoons, I was up till 7 a.m. reading that.
Wait, I
and then
literally think I know what you're talking about. It's like the white little
It's
wolf,
super
right?
secret.
Yeah, it's super secret. Yes. Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah. Okay, yeah. I know what you're talking about. That was like one of the first ones that was like recommended. Like that was one of them, and then it was another one.
Yeah.
Speak.
Like I was up till 7 a.m. reading that. I was hooked. And I
Lumen
just kept
or Lumen, or however you say it, that one, or like the werewolf one. Sorry, do you remember the name? I'm so curious.
we were
It's,
talking about Super Secret.
Super secret.
Oh, I heard like the werewolf thing, and I was like, wait, yeah, I got you.
But yeah, I just kept reading Webtoons from there. School Bus Graveyard eventually found its way to me, and I loved School Bus Graveyard. I loved like Aiden and Ashlyn's dynamic specifically, because God, he's so annoying to start off with. He really is. But you can also tell he very much has a heart, and he very much cares about the people around him.
Mm-hmm.
Other recommendations: Unfin's love advice from the Great Duke of Hell. That one's amazing.
Oh,
It's so
yeah.
funny. Holy
Unfins
shit.
is a comedy master.
You're a genius. Please let me voice in one of their comics one day.
Dude, they're
Oh,
doing
and Hooky.
like his vampire thing right now. So
Yeah.
you might have a chance. I'm Charlie in that.
Yeah, I might need to ask who's the casting director on that. But we'll talk about that later. I think that's everyone.
I can just quickly
Did we get
hop
ha-
in. I'm.
Oh, yes.
I did a lot of. I previously did a lot of work with like one-on-one with Webtoon ambassador dubs, so I'm really new to Storyco actually. So School Bus Graveyard was in the first kind of like wave of auditions that I saw, so I didn't really know School Bus Graveyard all that well. But I auditioned for Ashlyn and Emma, and I was I was really having fun with both of them, but Emma specifically because the voice reference was Riza Hawkeye from Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, and I have voice match / done impersonations of Colin Clink and Beard before, and I was like, ooh, this would be a really fun fit, and I love playing a good grounded mama, and I was very happy to see her pop in my inbox, and then as any good actor does, I went and binged the entire thing. And I was really excited for what was to come, and I have totally enjoyed it ever since. So I wasn't expecting Mary either. Mary was an audition. I think we were 20 episodes in, and they're like, "Here you go," and I'm like, "Okay." So we workshopped some good grandma voices, and got the one that they liked, and kept on keep on keeping on. So I am somehow, because correct me if I'm wrong, because Mary has some relation to Mike, and then Emma is married to Mike, and I'm like, I'm playing a grandma and a wife. I don't know how this is working, but huzzah.
Speaking of, I'm gonna use you to segue into a different kind of
Heck
group question.
yeah.
This is for 3 people.
Hmm.
For Hannah, Joseph, and Ellis. How did it happen that you ended up voicing 2 different named characters? Did you originally audition for both, or was it kind of just like thrown out there like, hey, we need a voice for this, and you think you'd fit well?
I don't even think they held auditions for either of my characters. They just trust me implicitly. They're like, just toss him anywhere, he'll do it. It's like the fucking. Have you guys seen that fucking like Nick Cage will do it meme? That's
Oh yeah.
just how they think of me.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty much the same. I was there was another character I was voicing, but they've just I think it wasn't working right, and they swapped voice actors out. So I was doing 3, but no 4. Fuck Christ, I can't count. It's late. And it's the same sort of thing. I was just given these like you will wake up with an email and it'll be like, you monkey dance now, and I say yes, I'll do that. Let me go get in my cupboard. That's really it, to be perfectly honest with you. There was no audition process, but so you sometimes get less context than the audition, and sometimes like you feel like you're swinging wildly with what you're doing, but luckily I wasn't. Thankfully. I don't know. Does that answer the question? I'm very tired right now.
Yeah, no. I'm
You-
so
you
sorry. It
answered.
is so late for you. I'm so sorry. I
I
didn't know
would
what
say
you
it's similar for me because like I said, I auditioned for Ashlyn and Emma when the first round went out, and then we are about 20 episodes in, and I just checked my Storyco dashboard and I saw that I had been assigned Mary, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. And I saw she was a grandma, and I was like, yes, my bread and butter. I
Still
love my
mother.
grandmas. They're my favorite to voice. This is so much fun. So
That's
I was
so
very
cool. I love
excited.
that.
I was super excited, but like I said, I'm
That
newer
was scary.
to Storyco, so I didn't quite know how they did, if they did subsequent auditions, if they did just random assignment, and so far it's just like you just kind of wake up and it's like, oh, I've got a new character on my dashboard, off I go. So it's fun to be able to stretch and do different characters like that. So I'm always down for a challenge. When it comes to multiple characters in the same comic, and I'm like, do people notice? Do they know? And but yeah, yeah, it was random, but I enjoy the challenge.
Awesome. That's really cool. You guys have different enough, or like do such good jobs that if you didn't tell me, I would not know that it was voiced by the same person. So I had to check. So you guys do a great job at making them feel or sound different enough.
Yeah.
There's like a whole scene in one of the episodes where I was like, it was a conversation between 2 of my characters, and I got like the sides through 1 week for it, and then the next week I got the sides through for the other side of the conversation. I was sitting there going, hold on, this seems familiar. Have I done this before?
It's like a puzzle. It's like you match the pieces. Like, does this fit with those?
Yeah, I had a scene with Mary and Emma both talking, and I was like, oh god, I hope this is different enough. Because they were both kind of like in like serious, like get the job done mode, and I was like, okay, all right, they cannot sound the same. They cannot do
Mhm.
it. So, I don't think that episode's out yet. So, as they say, look forward to it.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's
I will
go.
keep this out. All right, we're gonna swap back to an individual. Yeah. Seb. Hi, Seb.
Hello.
Seb, I've got a question. So, as a reader, let me preface and start that off with as a reader. You obviously towards the start of the comic, you have a lot of lines as Mr. Thomas, and you somehow managed to make him sound like creepy and yet charming, with such innocent lines or normal lines. How do you do that
Okay, so for Mr.
as a
Thomas,
reader?
it's like as a reader, for Mr. Thomas, it's a interesting like tone inflection. So I do a lot of script analysis for the character, some research, the reference lines for the character, and the intonations that they had originally wanted were layered. So the reference that they had, I wanted to like do my own version of it, but I had a really tough time for the character to I was matching it so well. So what they had come back to me was like, okay, these are a lot of layers here. So let's try to see what can make it more personable. And this was Geen from Bleach, and I can do a really good Geen. However, he has like this trill that kind of ends at the end of his words. But I kind of did my own script analysis for him to think like this is a man that thinks as a smile is all you need to be kind, but doesn't understand like the rest of his expressions. So then I just pitch it up a little bit and good morning. And then it's like as uncomfortable as you can be in your own skin while trying to be as kind as you possibly can. Sometimes you sound like you want to eat your students. So that's kind of how I do it. It's like, what does a person sound like that only knows how to smile? So
Oh,
Eat your
all right.
students.
That is
No.
a
Love that.
oddly accurate
Hmm.
description for how that fit in my mind somehow. Like what you just said made
Yeah,
sense.
I
and,
love
like, you
that.
thank
kind
you.
of- That's great.
That was a direct callback to Danny Mata just saying like, yeah, you want to say that again where you don't sound like you want to eat those children? No. No, I do not.
That is still crazy.
No.
The fact that he did that, by the way,
It was
that
one
is
time.
still surreal.
A
Awesome.
chance.
Oh, I gotta watch that video. I just saw that post. Oh,
I was freaking
But thank
out.
you.
Of course. Let's swap over to Kai. Hi, Kai.
what's up?
Oh, are you okay? Are you okay?
I
Just give me the
was
depth.
stretching. I was stretching, mid- saying hi, hello.
Oh, I thought
Yes,
I was
hello,
like, I could switch to someone else if you want.
No, wait.
Wait.
No, I'm good. Wait. Oh, what you got for me?
What I got is how do you like adapt or get into a character that we don't know 100% a lot about but appears a lot, someone who's morally gray, or we don't really you have a lot of information on them.
Yeah, no. Gosh, yeah, Jasmine's kind of fun like that. I don't usually get cast as villains. I've been told I have a very youthful, young, nice, seeming, warm tone, so I usually get cast as tragic characters who end up being traumatized. So this is new. But when I was really excited to do her because I've always wanted to play a villain. But interestingly enough, when you first like get introduced to her, she kind of is like I want it to be really cheery and happy, but in a slightly off way. I think Jasmine's motivations are I wouldn't even say maybe purely selfish. I definitely think it has a lot to do with maybe some family ties. I don't know. But I guess when approaching it, a lot of times when I get the episodes, it's very in and out. And to be a voice actor who, unlike the rest of the cast, who are amazing, they're so good, I love their work, but they get like they read every script. I really don't. I get like, episode 17. Oh, episode 47. Okay, awesome. I have no idea what happened in between. But I don't know. I guess like in some ways it doesn't really affect the reads too much because I know her motivations. Even if I'm missing some like big story chunks, I can still feel what she's feeling. Like recently, you know, with the getting shot. It's pretty straightforward how to feel about that. But that's been really cool to step in and out like that. I really want to see more of her character, maybe like a storyline with that. But yeah, overall, just playing a really great character. I dig it. I have a lot of different um voice deliveries. Like when they first meet with the kids with the rift, she's very like personable, kind of wearing a mask. And I think the real Jasmine you see later is in the later episodes where it's kind of like she's happy and entertained when she can kind of mess with people, but there's a lot of like groundedness and with some of the more things tied to Maverick and the Cranes. So I don't know. That's just me rambling a lot, but yeah.
No. Rambles
Can I
appreciate
just jump in there? Kai, you
Yes.
said, you implied that you weren't good like the rest of us. Stop it.
No, I wasn't trying to imply that. I just mean like you guys are all great, but like
You're
you guys
great
are
as
like
well. You're
fully
here for a reason. I'll
invested.
hear none of
Okay.
it. Shut it.
Take your flowers.
Take them.
Some nice flowers.
I very much feel a little like, what is going on? Oh, okay, I'm here. I'm present. I swear. I'm sorry. I'm a little.
We're happy to
No,
have
but I
you.
get what they're coming
But
from.
yeah,
Like,
it's. Mhm.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
yeah.
imposter syndrome, proper real.
like
and
not
I
knowing
get
what's
it.
going on. It's like I'm in this chapter now. I'm in this.
Absolutely.
How did I get here? Okay, fine. All right, that's how I got there. I get where you're coming from though.
Yeah, it's a lot of like my experience with like School Bus Graveyard is very jumpy. Like I jump here and there and then we're here. Whoa, what's going on? So I have to like because I haven't taken the time to read all of it yet. I've definitely taken peeks, but I have to kind of fill in the blanks when I'm acting a lot, which is fine. That's a lot of voice acting. Sometimes you have to like, you know what? As long as I know what my character wants and how the scene's going and who I'm talking to and why, that's good enough. Boom. Right on, man. Yeah, I'm really hoping there's like, I don't know, like I haven't like read into the future. I don't see the future. So I'm like, I really hope there's more to that storyline. That'd be so interesting.
Rev's hands like a fly or a mosquito.
Yes. Yes, thank you for listening to my rambles.
Of course. All right. I've got two. There are two people I have not asked an individual question to yet, so let's get to them. So Hannah, someone named Eric with a K, not voice actor Eric. We got Eric with a K here. Asks, how does it feel to break a kind of like a comic stereotype with an uninvolved parent, where like a lot of the supernatural stuff, or with kids, a lot of the time the parents don't believe them, or are like less so involved, and then you're kind of like all of a sudden like you're actually a part of the story and like thrown into it. You have like a whole part about you. So I was just wondering, or this person was just wondering, like a lot of comic stuff.
I love playing a really like grounded, hands-on, like real parent. We're introduced to Emma as kind of like she's running around. She's going to work, but also being a housewife and a mom, and like seems to she like really loves it. Like she's so into it. Hence with the snack trays and her wailing about like not being able to make memories and sleepovers and like really putting Ashlyn through the ringer for that. But at the same time has the same level of like, do not drain my social battery that Ashlyn has. So I love how they vibe on that wavelength. But no, like to touch on a previous question talking about headcanon, I feel like the reason why Emma like kind of puts on this front of like everything's fine, don't worry, eat snacks, everything's great, I'll take you to ballet, it's fine, is because she does have a history with the phantoms and the midnight hour and all of that. And we do see that later on. Spoilers. But I think it adds to her character that she implicitly believes it because she's also been through it. But I think there's some sort of like deniability because she wants to protect Ashlyn so much that she's like, no, it's fine. That was totally a fluke. It was just a thing, like, and she plays that off, but deep down she knows like there's gonna be a time she has to get down to business. So I love her and Mike together. I love their dynamic. He's like, very grounded and sweet and like really like looks after Ashlyn, but also will give her a noogie when she needs it. And just being able to play like wholesome, good parents that can kick ass is just absolutely the best. I adore characters like that, so I love it.
Awesome. No,
Believe
yeah,
your kiddos. They're good kiddos.
No, that's great. That's great. Alrighty. One last, or not, I don't know if it's last, but the last person for an individual. Joseph, I have not asked you an individual question yet.
Hit me.
I'm actually going to combine two questions here because I think I can ask them both at the same time. Hold on. Watch me work my magic. So, someone named Color Stellation, I think. Ben, I seriously love your character because it's exciting to see characters who don't communicate through speaking. Parentheses, I'm deaf, so it excites me. How does it feel to have a character that's doesn't speak normally and learning ASL? And the follow-up question, which we're combining, is how do you interpret that? Like a character that doesn't normally speak and yet you're still voice acting them.
That is a fantastic question, genuinely. And I know, like, people say, "Oh, that's a really great question." I don't mean it, but how do I formulate that? Yeah. So, when I'm not doing, there's a point to this. I will ramble. I apologize. When I'm
That's
not
okay.
doing voiceover, I work in community theatre and I work with military veterans, and many of them will have disabilities such as missing limbs, loss of vision, loss of hearing, things like that. And it wasn't until I started working with that community I realized how important, like, just the specific need to be included in things is to those types of people. And it's so important to have that visibility in media, even if it is just like a character who will communicate via text or through ASL or BSL, whatever sort of sign language. It's so important because even if one person feels heard or seen or recognized by it, it makes the whole world a difference. The more you normalize that, the more it actually reflects the world we live in and how so many people will need to draw upon, like, sign language or alternative ways of communication. It's quite frankly, it's an honor to play Ben. And I've seen people, like, colleagues I've had in the past be like, my character doesn't have many lines and things like that. I'm like, it doesn't matter because clearly from what people have been saying, they've like, Ben's a standout character and it's such an honor to play him. And not long ago, my best friend, he unfortunately had throat cancer and had to change the way he spoke. And it just gave me such a vast appreciation. Is not the right word. What am I trying to say? What am I trying to say here? Yeah, it's
No.
yeah. I've got a lot of emotions in me right now, and I'm trying to articulate them
No, like,
properly.
dude, that makes it like hit harder though because you have that
Yeah, it
connection,
hits
like
so hard.
personal
And Nick,
connection. Yeah.
yeah,
It's great
um,
passion.
and Nick, can you reiterate the
Oh.
first part of the question for me? So I'm
I-
worried. I've missed a beat here.
I think you're still on topic.
No, you're still on topic. It's let me. It was just how does it feel voicing the person said they were deaf and then talked about voicing a character that does or speaks through nonverbal because they rarely see
Yeah.
that.
Yes.
in
Yes.
comics.
If okay, to put a fine point, it feels like a fucking privilege to do it, and I use privilege in like it's an honor to do, because of, yeah, as I said, what that character could mean to somebody. And I love him. He's a lovable little guy. I relate to him a fair bit because I also have memorized all of Danny Phantom episodes.
Wait, me too. Oh my gosh, for real.
He's a phantom.
I've not watched it. That's a lie. I skimmed the wiki before I came on.
I can't believe
No!
No sauce,
No,
no
you're
aura, no
lying.
respect.
he done it, Ken. He done it, Ken.
He did say professional American, and
yeah.
that's exactly what we would do.
Exactly. What was the second part of the
I'm
question, Nick? Please.
disappointed.
I feel like I'm living
No, I think
right.
it
I'm
is.
like a golden retriever at the moment. I'm living just
No,
in
you
the
hit.
moment.
I think you answered the question.
You
Like, how
answered
it
it so beautifully.
Yeah,
I
you-
could not
yeah,
ask for it
yes.
better. Like you answered it so beautifully.
To add on to that, I credit to Red here. Hi, Red. For being able to interpret this not only with Ben, but Ashlyn's hearing and making it like a part of the story and essential. And I think the way that she can use it and then you guys as the voice actors can use that to bring these characters to life is awesome. So shout out to both you and Sky. Hi, Sky.
Thank you.
I also want to say about Red, like me and Red were chatting early on today, and because I'm a dum dum, I didn't realize Red was the creator as well. When I was chatting. And
I think it was the creator. Just someone got confused.
Genuinely,
That's
I'm
really
such
funny.
an idiot. Such an idiot. Like literally,
Who's
I have
this
a
guy?
degree in like you there. Go stand there. Go say this thing. That's my degree. That's what I do. I'm good at it. I'm good at taking direction. But I was thinking on this earlier, and some of the feedback that I've gotten from Red specifically, it's like it's rare to have a director give that sort of feedback, let alone someone who's created the bit of work. And I think it's a testimony to Red's work and Red's care of the product, because at the end of the day, it's a product. But the bit of art, the bit of work that they're the body of work they're creating, it's a testament to how much they care about it. That they can give such keyed in feedback or direction like that's not exactly how that needs to be, and there's so much love and care and attentiveness to everyone, not just like the fans but us, and it feels communal, really, and it's the first of like the Storyco sort of things that I've felt part of the community. Not to say that the other ones, maybe it's because I'm so elusive online and people can't add
Yeah,
in
I think it's
I
because
know
you're
it.
so elusive online. Because we
No,
definitely
yeah.
have other communities for some of our other stuff, but we're just like,
Yeah.
sometimes we
You
just
know,
can't find people, and we don't know.
in
who's
the Johnny Depp
doing
like
what.
Willy Wonka film when his dad fucks off to the middle of that ice field. That's me. That
Stop this.
Oh,
Yeah,
Incredible.
absolutely. But no, it's I understand what you're saying though. Red has done such a good job breathing. I'm sorry, that might take a while to
we
recover
can't come back from that for a second.
Hold on, hold on.
I get it.
Yeah,
All right,
give
guys,
yourself a
scene,
second.
center
All right,
yourself.
class.
Get
Steve,
character, come on.
okay, beginners in 5.
Thank you, 5.
Not to glaze my own boss here, but Red, a lot of people probably know Red. It doesn't, like speak a lot, isn't the most social, but she really does care, and I have to appreciate that. Like a lot of the voice actors, including you just now, have told me that Red is, given them some personal feedback and stuff like that, and I'm very grateful that she not only cares about you guys, but the fans and the comic as a whole, and really puts her time and life into it.
Yeah, I remember, not to interject, but I
Please.
just want to build on to Joseph because he brings up a very good point, and I feel like maybe it doesn't get recognized as much, but at least I think the voice actors definitely recognize it and we appreciate it. But there was a moment in one of the scenes that I was trying to really sort of nail down an emotional beat for Logan, and I was just kind of getting stuck on it, and I felt like I couldn't get the proper delivery. And Red was I made like I don't know. I made a random shot to be like, maybe I'll reach out to Red and they'll be down to talk about it or something. I don't know. I don't want to take any of her time. But I reached out to her and asked for some input, and she was so gung ho to be like, "Oh yeah, dude, if you have any recordings, throw them my way. I can give you some input. I can tell you kind of what I'm feeling for the scene. I can guide you through this. I can help you really breathe the life into the character that is required to get them to the point that they want." And that's so nice to have from a director, because we're all in a bunch of projects with Storyco and with Webtoons, but you don't get guaranteed to have a creator who is as invested in the process of
Yeah.
your
Almost
journey
never.
as an
Almost
actor.
That's
as you
very
are.
true. That's
Yeah.
very true.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's so refreshing and nice to have. No shade
Yeah.
at all to the creators of the other
No, yeah.
projects that we're all on. It's just been
It's a luxury.
nonstop
I love you, Vincent
communication.
Miso.
Yeah.
Oh, Vincent Miso, yeah,
There's like there's a
genuinely, like,
few. There's a few.
yeah, we genuinely just keep getting like added in the Instagram stories like every week. It's great.
Oh my
But yeah,
goodness.
it's been great. It's been great. So I agree with you.
No, all right, that was wow. That's that. Where are we even? That was a wild question.
Sorry, I
No,
rambled.
no. Why are you sorry? Trust me, I'm happy
Uh-huh.
when you guys just want to talk, because it shows not only how much you care about the community, but also the character you are and how much you feel. So please, I encourage the rambling if you want to rant for like like more time than you think you should.
I think
is
the reality
okay.
is we all just love art and we all love stories.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And
That's right.
really
Yes.
everything that we do is in service to making the best story we can.
Yeah. I mean, voiceover is a lot like writing. It's just the human experience at the end of the day. That's all it is. So, of course, storytelling, bro.
I think I'll hit up a more silly question, since we've had quite a lot of serious ones. We'll hit
All
a
right.
All right,
Silly
sounds
group
good.
question time.
Let's
Yay!
go.
Hey, woohoo! This one's from someone named Seb. I don't know any Sebs, but that's weird. Our very own Seb asks, what your origami character would be, do you think?
Origami?
Like
As
like
in, like the cranes. As in, besides a crane,
Oh,
do you
okay,
fit
cool.
like an animal
Oh.
or like a,
Like
or
what
like
I was like,
origami
do I-
animal?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Interesting question. Thank you, Seb.
You're welcome.
Seb, you
Like
can go
as our
first.
character or like as ourselves?
You can do
Ooh.
either, whatever you like.
Mm, okay.
Oh
I mean,
boy.
it's Seb's question.
Free
What do I
reign for y'all. Oh.
Oh, I've definitely got an answer for both. For me, for Joseph, the origami is like a pile of crumpled up bits of square paper at the bottom of the bin. Because I can't do it. I think for Ben though, I think it would be something. I don't know like what origami shapes there are, because I don't know.
I'm
but I
literally
think it
looking
would
up
be
mine right now. I'm not even
something
joking.
like a crane, something really
Gotta do that.
delicate. So I reckon Ben would have the patience to be so meticulous and like go over it and like make sure it's nice and fine, because yeah, that's who he feels like to me.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It's a little bit of an odd question. I know, but I thought it
Yeah.
would be a fun one, considering it was
It's one of those ones that really gets you to think about, yeah, what would my character be? Or what would I be as an origami thing? I think Aiden would just be a paper plane.
Always flying around.
That's
to your destination,
crazy.
No matter where you land.
Delightful.
That's fun.
I'm looking. I'm trying to see.
We can circle back to it. I could ask like
I
a different
think-
question if y'all want to think on it for a minute.
I think I got one. I think
Ooh, okay.
if it's me, I'd say like a crane or a swan, because I'm simple. I'm a simple man. I think for Logan though, I would say like probably a butterfly, because it seems mildly complex enough that he would be interested in trying to suss out how to make it work. And he definitely has that sort of drive to understand. But also because I don't know, the whole idea of a caterpillar going into cocoon and then coming out as a butterfly seems Seems like a thing. I don't know. Anyway,
Seems like an apt metaphor.
yeah.
Yeah.
I would say for myself, it would definitely be a star because I love stars. Like I have like stars tattooed on me. But I think for Ashlyn, I was like really pondering. So I would say maybe a fox, and like only because they're orange, or also a crane because again they're very like slinky, very like I
Raiders,
guess
I tell you.
majestic kind of looking, and
Join us, brother.
I think that because of
Crane
Ashlyn also having
gang.
ballet background.
Oh, actually, yeah, that's fair.
Ooh, I like the way that you kind of cook. You kind of cook.
Oh, not the
Yeah.
butterfly. Red. Sorry, continue. I'm so sorry.
No, what?
Just
Why
had
are
to
you?
draw it.
Stop saying you're sorry.
Sorry.
That's my thing.
Okay.
I just apologize. I'm like the bad presenter. You're shush. Okay. Here, you know what? I put aside on the voice actor sheet. I put a I started with all of you guys' like more serious or toned down questions. I also put down a fun question for each of you. So I'm gonna speed run through these all.
All right.
Oh darn. Okay. Woo.
I'm gonna roll the time. So I'm gonna start with Sky. Hi, Sky.
Oh, hello.
Hi, Sky. Do you have a preferred hairstyle for Ashlyn between the two that she switches to?
Oh my
Do you
gosh.
like long hair or short hair?
There's
This
a
is
correct answer.
this is so hard, but I like both because for me, I used to have like long hair, and then afterwards I cut it short. I had like a pixie cut for a time, and then I just like will never go like below my shoulders. So if the Phantom Dimension was real and I could have like long hair sometimes and short hair sometimes, like that would be amazing. So I still prefer both because she looks amazing with both. Like imagine like that's just like such a vibe, like having long hair and then like I can also have short hair, and she rocks both. So
Which is crazy to me because she cuts off her own hair with like a knife and it somehow still looks good. Like
yes,
that's not pot. Come on.
One cut. That's
mine is
crazy.
perfect.
She's just like she's built different. I guess. All right. Daz. This
Hello?
is a little bit of a personal, not kind of personal question. Is there any like chill hobbies that like you love or something that you like that Aiden would absolutely hate? It's not thrilling or energetic enough for him.
Is there anything that I like that Aiden wouldn't like? I don't know about that. I think maybe if there was anything, this dips into a little bit of headcanon here. I think Aiden wouldn't like how much time I spend on certain video games, and it would remind him of a certain phase of his life that he, would rather not be reminded of.
Interesting.
Otherwise, no, I like other hobbies that I have include like riding bikes and taking photos, and I think I think Aiden would be the group photographer, if anything.
I like that. That's fun. Box. You live?
Hi.
Hi, Box. Is it
Hi.
astrology or astronomy?
You
In
know,
the first episode.
I think scholars are still pondering that question to this day. I will preface that the original line was astrology, and I recorded astrology, and then I got called for a retake to astronomy. I don't know. I don't know the particulars of why that happened, but it was astrology, became astronomy, and that's all I know. That's all I know. So
Red,
in
you
our
might have
hearts,
some insight into that.
yeah.
Hey, Seb.
Yes.
How do you manage to teach a class where half your students are falling asleep every day?
Threaten them with extra credit assignments, permission slips, and field trips.
All right.
Threaten them.
Threaten them with
Their
assignments.
sleepiness.
Yeah, you could have just stopped after threaten them. Honestly,
No.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Hi, Joseph.
Bonjour.
How do you show your passion? Like maybe as Ben or just in general. Okay, again, a lot of your questions were, voice actor voicing a character that doesn't speak. How does that work? But we already covered that the last one. So this is more, how do you show an emotion? Or like, how do you show you're excited, you know? What do you
As in me or as in Ben?
Either. Whatever you would like.
I mean, I think Ben's very expressive. Like, he wears his heart on his sleeve. So you can kind of like see, you can just tell how by his demeanor how he's feeling. I'm very polar opposite to that. I'm from the northeast of Scotland, a city called Aberdeen, and we have a permanent sort of like scowl on our face most of the time. Like you get resting bitch face. I've got resting grumpy face. And for the first couple of years of dating my partner, she was like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "I'm completely fine. What's wrong?" She's like, "You look like you're grumpy or angry." I'm like, "Oh, that's just my face." So I don't really show my emotions very well, but it's not like a toxic masculine shite. I cry all the time. It's like I feel when I feel comfortable with people, I kind of like I allow myself to I think all of us as like performers, we like to put on a mask in social situations, and I do that a fair bit, just in case I don't know what the vibe is. But yeah, it can flip flop. Sometimes stoic, never do anything, never show any emotions. But I think I more show my emotions verbally than I do through anything, which is why I became a voice actor.
Let's go.
That works.
Yay!
Yay!
Yay.
Hannah!
Yes.
I feel like I get to like call people out. I'm the teacher now, Seb. All right.
You are.
How well do you think you could train your fellow voice cast in self-defense?
Very easily.
Oh,
Absolutely,
really?
very easily.
Oh.
Dude, train me, please.
I will train you. I've played ice hockey for 22 years.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
Oh,
yeah.
I've been in a.
became the
I
coolest person
may
in
or may
chat.
not
You are
have
so
been in a
cool.
scuffle or two.
I also play ice hockey. What the
So,
hell? Hi.
unfortunately,
Play ice
I would have
hockey.
to do a lot of off-ice stuff because I had an injury that has
Oh,
sidelined me for the last 2
no.
years. Big
Oh, I'm
sad.
so sorry.
But yeah, it when you
You're my
get
new
old,
favorite.
it happens.
Stop.
Hannah, you're my new favorite. I
But
also play ice hockey.
heck yeah, dude.
Are you guys in the north at all? You know, in the
No.
north.
I'm not.
Damn it! No.
I am not from the north. But
The north. It's cold.
But no, I definitely I could train up everybody in this cast for self-defense, and I feel very, very confident, but I'm sure Emma is better at it than me. But I can
I'm
help
sure you
out
all
a
would
little
both do a
bit.
wonderful job.
So cast meeting
So-
up for self-defense class.
Self-defense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I
Believing
trust
in our
Hannah. I
abilities
trust
to
Hannah more than
keep up with
Emma.
your training,
Oh,
Hannah.
that sounds good.
I'll teach you how to I'll teach you how to take a check, give a check, play the body in the
Ooh.
corners, take some slap shots from the
Ooh.
point. Yeah, I got
Oh,
you.
hell yeah.
Oh, let's
Oh,
go. Heck yeah. I'm
I
ready.
coached for 10 of those years too, so
Oh, my goodness.
Whoa, dude! Perfect
So
question.
cool.
Oh yeah.
Dude.
Best backstory ever.
Oh, that's
It
wow.
makes no sense
I-
because
I'm-
my original
I'm
degree was in
silent.
opera. So
Oh,
An
it doesn't
opera?
it doesn't
all right,
track.
master
Oh, the
class
duality,
here.
the dichotomy.
No, elaborate.
Yes.
Hold on.
I don't know if you can get cooler.
Hold on,
That's
yeah.
what life's all about.
Yeah, the
Being
coolness
jacked
is
in
just
jobs where you don't
The
need to
meter
be
is
jacked.
broken.
By day, she's a rough and tough ice hockey star. By night, she sings the opera.
Yes. There's actually a funny story when one of my teams went to nationals. The sound system wasn't working, but the mic was working.
Oh.
And my team had just lost and we were fixing to leave. And they're like, we don't have anyone to sing the national anthem for
Oh, the
the
next game? Oh,
semifinals.
that's awesome.
And my entire team like broke their necks to look at me, and I was like, okay, because they all knew I
That
sang. 'Cause
everyone
I
has to
sing in the
turn.
locker
That's
room,
so
and so we were getting off the ice, and the next team was going on, and so in my gear, I just hopped back out in my in my wet gear and sang the national anthem for the next game, and everyone was like, oh my god, and It was a really, really cool memory. Sucked that we lost, but I sang for the
Oh.
next team, and the two teams that played there, the one team from Maryland, I believe, was the team that ended up winning the whole thing. So I was like, I had a hand in it. Cope, much cope. But so yeah,
Holy.
on paper I make no sense as a human, but here we are.
Any human makes
wow.
sense on paper.
No, they don't. Holy, I've got a story to tell you later. Just remind me after the event.
Okay, all right.
How are you gonna tease us like
Darian,
that?
I'm gonna put it in the VHS so you guys can all see it.
Let's
Darian,
go.
Yeah.
what's the hardest part about being a twin? Do you have twin telepathy?
Man, separation anxiety, that'll get me really good. Let's see what else. Being the fun twin is really hard. Can't lie to you.
Of course.
It's so hard. Like, like I'm always here, I'm always vibing, but like I always get checked all the time, like pay attention, do this, do that. Other than that, yeah. Honestly, having a twin's really cool, except for the fact that sometimes I get pulled around everywhere because my brother gets upset and I have to go with him because I'm linked. But other than that, yeah.
matching outfits.
And the matching outfits. That
Sometimes
was
sometimes
Tyler's
screens
idea.
happen, but
That was Tyler's idea. Yeah, that was the only thing I got to pick. He didn't like the smell of pine trees, but you know what? Oh well.
The car fresheners, gotta torture 'em
Exactly,
a
the
little
car
bit.
fresheners.
Guy, if you were
I
sent
mean, we could
to
exercise some
Savannah,
free
Georgia
will,
right
but why
now,
would we do that?
if you were sent to Savannah, Georgia right now, do you think you
Oh,
could
brother.
appropriately give a tour of the Swirl Weed House? Do you think you could fake it?
Fake it?
Oh my
Fake till we make
Yeah.
it? Oh man.
Yeah,
So
can you fake
I
it
didn't
till you
even
make
give
it?
a tour.
No, you're right.
true. So here's the thing. I do think, because I wanted to get into like doing tour guide stuff for a while. I'm a certified yapper. I love history. I love like ghost tours, all that stuff. Yeah, dude, that stuff's fun. I fear it would not be a fake tour after a while. I don't even care if I was hired. I could probably fake my way to do the whole tour, and then now I don't know. I think we get lost in the sauce. Those kids would not make it be in the rift. They would go home. They'd be like, "Oh, nice," and then they'd leave. Oopsie, mission failed. But we'll get them next time. No.
Wow.
It'd be fun.
The more
That's
I
a fun
learn about
question.
all of you, the more I'm like, they picked really good people to play these characters. Like that's a perfect little group.
Look works, yeah.
Like, I just learned that Hannah plays ice hockey and she's playing like the tough mom character, and then the mafia
So-
grandma. So it's like the more I learn about each. Like Joseph talking about how his stuff with camp and how like veterans and all that. I'm like, wow, that's really fitting. Like you guys are all perfect for your roles. I gotta say,
It's a very good cast.
it's a very good cast. Speaking of the
Everyone's got
cast,
something related to their character.
speaking
Oh,
of
boy.
the cast, my transitions are incredible.
Voice
Wow.
actors
Ellen, I have
not
questions for you.
Let's
Oh,
go.
okay.
You really do the emotional manipulation of Logan and Noah really well. I gotta say, or at least this person.
Thank you.
But I agree. Who would you want to manipulate the most out of the cast to do your homework or do your work?
You're
I'm just-
joking.
who do
You
think could
actually
do my homework?
Yeah,
If
who do you
it's
think you
just
could
to do my homework. So that's gonna depend. I'm gonna
Okay, but,
split it
like,
into two
the-
different eras of time. If we're talking about back when I was like still in school, probably Daz, because Daz is a very knowledgeable guy. I feel like we'd write in a similar way, so I don't think I'd get caught too easy.
The
If we're
only
talking about like,
problem with that, I'm very hard to emotionally manipulate. I'm sorry.
well, I mean,
No, I'm
this
not
is
saying
a
you have to
hypothetical,
emotionally
and
manipulate.
hypothetically,
This
I'd
is
choose you.
hypothetically. Yeah, God,
And
I'm not
hypothetically, I'd
saying
choose
you did your casting.
You're it, buddy.
Right. And then if we're talking about like my current like homework of like finding auditions and keeping up to date on stuff and doing work things, he's not here, but I would probably choose I would probably choose Eric or maybe Seb because I know they kind of stay on top of that stuff. And I'd be like, guys, you know, it'd be really cool, really awesome, really super radical if you did that for me.
It's
And
like,
maybe
hey,
Vox.
could you-
Oh, you know what? I would do Vox because Well, I feel like I do all of you
Don't
for
make me-
different reasons and different things, but I would pick Vox for video editing
What do you-
because I gotta make my my VO like show reel, and I
Visual?
I
you need it.
hate editing videos,
Oh.
but I know that
This is
Vox
just
is goated
becoming
at it.
Hey, I might
like a
manipulate you too,
business
buddy. I might manipulate him too.
venture for you to actually delegate your
okay.
task.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah.
Is
shit,
this
wait, hold
tied to
on.
that previous question, and I'm gonna get $20
Like, this isn't-
for
Sorry
it? or
guys, I'm
is
just
this-
gonna
Not
make
bad
that
idea.
happen. I don't know what to
We're all
say.
getting you
Actually, yeah.
$20.
Vox, can I pay you to put together like my visual reel?
Can you?
Me too. Hand
Logan just
wave.
became an
Yeah,
I
entrepreneur.
love you
too.
forever.
Oh, man.
I mean, I already love you forever because you're awesome. But could you
Lost
do it
the voice
anyway?
actor
Awesome.
type of
Yeah.
real.
I mean,
Thank you.
sure.
Yeah. On a stage amongst all these people, can you say yes, please?
But I
Please.
thought I was gonna
Absolute
teach
zero
you
pressure,
how
by
to.
the way.
I thought I was gonna be teaching you how to edit the video.
No,
Who said that?
actually,
Wrong.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah.
You're
Here's
gonna
the
do it
secret.
for
I
me.
know how to edit videos.
well,
I just
okay.
don't like doing it.
I do notice you, random person, because you matter.
Thank you, random citizen.
Okay, anyways, we love you,
So
Vox.
yeah, so
Love
Yeah,
you,
I know.
Vox.
thank you.
Yeah, I do.
Thank you
Vox.
for doing my visual reel, me specifically, the voice actor. So I appreciate
Yeah.
that. I need one of those for research purposes.
I don't like the way you said that, but
Mhm.
okay.
All right. Now we'll just get into silly group stuff. I'm not sure what prior engagements you guys have. Like that's pretty much all the individual questions. We got 2 for each. If you guys have to go, you can. Otherwise, I'll probably just read off some fun group questions for however long y'all want to do that for.
I was
So
expecting
that is
to
up
be
to you
here for a
guys.
while.
Because
So
I want
I'm
to get coffee
good.
later.
Yeah, same.
You're good?
Yeah, I just want to get
Oh.
coffee later.
Yeah, you can go get coffee and come back. I don't know. It's up to yeah. All right, I'll start from the top of the group then. This is a question from Scallop. I'm getting a little hungry reading your name, so you better watch out. Is your favorite
Yeah.
character the one you voice act, or did you audition for your favorite character or a different character? It's an interesting question.
Yes.
Yes. All right. Thank you, Dad.
You
Good
just
job,
get to
Dad.
give a
Good
quick
job.
one.
Roll credits.
That's really funny, actually.
My favorite character is actually Logan. So I'll say that. And then I'm like Taylor
Aw.
second. Yep. Anybody else?
Anybody else got a favorite
Audition
character?
for my
It's a good
favorite
segue
character.
for me.
I do
My
not
favorite
play my
character is
favorite
Jasmine.
character.
What? Nah.
I mean, I auditioned
Cow.
for the
No.
two. And I thought I auditioned for the two. I thought I connected with the most, and I got the mom. So I'm pleased.
Heck yeah.
Yay.
My favorite
Yeah.
character is Taylor. Not because of what Darian said,
No.
but I
Dude.
just always like the heart of the group. But I did hope to get Logan, and I'm happy that I was lucky enough to get the opportunity.
Oh my god!
We love
I
you,
imagine the
Logan
chat in
Fox.
their minds like they're picking each other. Get them! Boo!
Tomato,
Boo!
tomato, tomato.
Honestly,
They're being
though,
nice. Tomatoes.
I have
No,
to
it's the
say it's like
person
a
that-
tie though. I have to say it's a tie for me because I think Logan, but then I also think Tyler because I love how Tyler is combative. I love that Tyler
Tyler.
does this back and forth thing. I just really like Taylor's
Yeah.
character and always questioning, even if he isn't in the right, he still like has like a sense of self that still wants to like also put his opinion out there. And you got to give it to somebody that, even though they're not technically the leader, at least they're putting their opinion out there. So I say Tyler too. So Tyler and Logan.
I just find the Tyler Fraud Watch edits very funny.
Oh my god!
Yeah, those are
God.
Tyler Fraud Watch.
They're like, bro, it's always the audio that's like Kevin Durant did this. Da, 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 da.
Mhm.
Legendary!
But
That's what
Michael
legendary
Jordan
players
did
do!
this.
Legendary 3-point comeback.
Like,
As a
bro, that
reader.
edit is the audio is for him is so funny. Oh my god,
As a reader.
that's what legendary
as-
players do. When
This
Joseph
character
just
hasn't been
nodding
announced
along
yet, though.
like he knows what we're talking about.
I
no,
don't
literally,
think
I
that they've
we're
actually
just in
did
a
the
crazy
auditions
zone,
for them
guys.
either, but that was Alex.
Oh.
Alex,
Alex.
I was
Oh,
gonna
you know
say,
what?
I think Alex is really cool. I've
Just
seen
think of it
little
so beautiful.
pieces from
Hello.
edits. Yeah. I think
To be
it's
able to
just
wear a
though
mask
my
and still look that good.
I don't
Yes,
know.
and also my brain goes to I love androgynous characters. So like
Mhm.
Jasmine's androgynous and Alex is androgynous, and I'm like, you know what? That's good enough for me. That's cool.
So fun
Yeah,
fact
I'm
about Alex.
excited.
I don't know if I can say it or not, but I'm gonna say it. I
Okay.
was voicing Alex for a while, and then
Oh,
gone in a different direction.
dude.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just because of tight schedules and stuff, I didn't have enough time to like properly hone
that's
in the
fair.
voice to
That's
where
fair.
it needed to be. But I personally really like Alex.
So
Yes.
curious who
I
we're
think they're a
gonna
really
I'm
have
interesting
so
voicing
character.
I'm so
Alex.
curious who will have to like yoink in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
as the
also,
episode
I
out-
would like to shout out to the character of Ben's unchanging outfit.
Yeah,
funny.
it's a good outfit.
Oh, hey, is
It's
that
a
Dre
great outfit.
Ayala in the chat?
Who?
Yes, Dre has been here with us.
Dre is here. Another voice actor
Everyone-
for Storyco
Hello.
stuff.
Most of the geeks.
Namely,
Oh, hey,
Hello,
Dre.
Uncle.
Hi.
What's up?
Oh,
Hello, Dre.
What's Dre
actually,
done? I missed
Yeah,
that.
they're cool.
Dre's in Scale Hunters with a few of us.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
where's
yeah.
the deal?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
And
That's
they're in
Moat
Ordeal
and
as well.
Angelo.
yep.
Yeah.
Which one's Scale Hunters again? Remind me.
They
Scale
hunt
Hunters is
scales.
the where everybody is hot and they all have swords and it's
That's
like
true, though.
super
With those like
That's where they
red
kind of
red
go.
outfits and whatnot. Yeah.
yes.
I'm
Yeah.
looking.
I think I play some old ladies in that.
I'm thinking of
Hello,
Ordeal. Nah,
Uncle.
that's something different.
Of
I
course.
play like
There's-
3 little characters.
There's a beautiful king in it too.
I play his
Oh, I wonder who
head.
plays that. Yeah.
Yes, Jason, that is Rakash.
Yeah, Dre does an
Meanwhile, I'm
amazing
having the
job with
Jasmine
Amazing
treatment
Rain.
in that series. I just pop in for like an episode, and I'm just like, oh, everything's on fire.
Jazz. we're gonna
But
Julian,
like Julian is loved so
what's
much
the word?
though.
I also am in Scale Hunters, and I still actually feel the same way because I play like the young version of Moat, and then a random kid, and then Diana. So it's like randomly popping in. And I'm like, oh, okay, well.
I
have
do
no
think
idea
I'm
what's
the
going on
most
in that.
encumbered on that. I have I think maybe 11 or 12 background characters, but I'm also
Oh my
Martin.
gosh.
So they're like, oh yeah, here's this accent, and I'm like, but hold on, we have somebody on this crew who natively
Hold
has
on.
an accent. So I feel like I'm taking roles from
Oh!
Joseph now.
Yeah. You just gotta like.
Are you watching my stuff?
I'm sorry,
You
Lana.
just gotta
Sometimes you
email the
gotta-
director and then go, hey, let's bring in this person. You know.
Yeah, like
Please do.
genuinely just
I
be like,
have
hey man.
recommended people actually, so I
do
feel
this.
a little honor in doing that.
It's like, the thing
Yeah.
that I love. I've kind of got like a bit of a. It's like hate watching something. It's like I will listen to
Oh.
Scottish accents and people trying to do them.
Remind me
I'm-
never to do my Scottish accent in front of Joseph.
Do it. You can.
Scottish accent
Do it right now.
But he
No,
can give,
I'm-
he can give
we're
I'm
me
not
the
doing it. I'm
truth.
not doing it. I refuse. I refuse.
No, it's too late, man.
If you want,
You can't do it
really
yourself.
like, I'll give everyone a really quick way to sound Scottish for one
Okay.
thing. So just in your own
Okay.
American accents, say the word space
Oh, I know
ghetto.
this. Yep.
Space ghetto.
Space
I know
ghetto.
this.
But kind of like be a little bit more lax on the T. So space. So you're going space ghetto,
Space ghetto.
Space ghetto.
and you sound like a Glaswegian saying Spice Girl.
He's scared.
Oh.
I see. That's clever.
and like kind of reference was Vi from Arcane, and I love Vi from Arcane, and I love Arcane. So I was like, I definitely have to audition, and I guess say now like I think I voice like a lot of like characters who like have like a more like medium kind of low voice. So I was like, okay, I think I can do this, and then add my own little flair to it. And that's how like Ashlyn came to be a more tired, a little bit younger Vi sounding, I guess, but sometimes deeper when she has to be serious. But yeah, I was like, maybe that will be lame to say after everyone said different characters than me.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
No, that's
Speaking
not
of
a
the,
name.
I mean, I just said yes, so
self-love and shit, you know?
But speaking of the voice references, yeah, no, I remember the voice references, and I specifically remember looking at Logan, funnily enough, and going, "Oh no, it's Max Middleman. Oh fuck, no, I want Aiden. Fuck, I'm gonna get Logan, aren't I?"
But
That's
Sky,
crazy.
yours was Ellie. I remember it was Ellie from The Last of Us. And I was like
Oh.
sitting there like, I need to hear what this sounds like. And Sky, when I heard you, I was like, I literally like slammed my hand off my like wooden like desk and I said, "That's it, guys. We got cinema. That's exactly what they were looking for, guys. That is exactly what they wanted." Because like I think I talked about this multiple times with you. This like little like tiny nasal quality that kind of comes with her, but she's not like low. She's like this like perfect medium, and she's not so serious like how some people would perceive her. She's like the right amount of like, oh, I'm still a kid. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
You make her so real, and I love
Yeah.
that.
I like to say, you know, as affectionately as I can, guys, Ash is still a dweeb.
No, literally,
Yeah.
she's so chilling. She's so fun.
Yeah, I almost forgot that like Ellie was also there as a voice reference, but because I think in like my mind, I was like when I was reading the bio and things, I was like, oh no, like I think her voice is definitely a little bit lower. So I was like, I'm not gonna do that. But I have like for previous auditions, like have seen like Ellie be a voice reference. So I have like that like vocal type too, like in my like wheelhouse. But I was like, no, I think I'm gonna go in for like a little bit deeper than Ellie, but like not too much, the sweet spot.
So often with casting calls that ask for voice references, I will look at them for like delivery notes, but so very often do not try to match voice ones just because like I am very androgynous, so being in the middle, like I don't really do high fem and I don't do high mask, so it's like I just stay in my little in between those zones of in between. In the in between, that's where I go. So it's like a lot of these refs, I'm like, yeah, I don't know. Let's just do my own thing.
Is there anything different about voice acting a thriller horror series than a different genre you might have done before?
Oh, wow.
Like maybe the screaming or stuff like that.
A lot
Like,
more
what
screaming,
is
yeah.
different?
You know
Or a
what's
lot
funny?
more. Yeah.
If you look
More
at my
scream, more crying.
discography, half
running.
of that, I would say like 75% of my discography is that. Just like what Kai was
Really?
saying, I have a lot of characters that are tragic, and I have at least 5 characters right now that I can name off the top of my hand, released and not released, that scream bloody murder for some
Oh, that's
reason.
lovely. That's lovely.
I literally
yeah,
get
we
hired a lot
love-
of the time for screams. That is literally what I get hired. I'm not even kidding. At this point, I'm pretty sure everybody that is a fan that has seen the Taylor gets crushed by a car thing that they all fucking created. Yeah.
Can someone
no,
play
That
the
you should just put on like
soundboard?
your website, just put like scream samples.
I think the only character that I can say though that I probably is a little bit kind of off to me is the fact that I voice Flora. So that's something. That's like I'm like, oh, you know, nothing terrible happens compared to when you're in Wings Club. Nothing bad. So it's not like getting crushed by a car or getting like literally your insides ripped out or dying on the inside.
The one break you have from everything.
No, literally, it's just Flora is like, oh no, like, oh no, I won't do the voice, but it's like, oh no, like, oh my god, guys, Sky is marrying another woman. How could this happen, Bloom? Drama. Oh my god, Helios likes another girl, but not me. Like, that's it. That's literally it. So I would say, I don't know. Horror is probably my comfort. It's like, well, let me crack my knuckles. Here we go.
The bread and butter.
Literally.
I'll say this.
That's awesome.
I'll say this as a point from my perspective, and also with Darian when we were recording some lines. Having to record the efforts of just running in fear so much.
Yeah.
It It's a lot. I remember it'll stick in my head the one time we were recording and we got done like the 8th take of running, just line run in fear came up and we finished.
Oh, yeah.
And Terry just goes, I'm gonna get asthma from this.
No, because you will. If you're asthmatic, it will totally work it up.
Yeah.
It's
What
just
is
like,
every
yeah, you know,
time I do one of those scenes, I get lightheaded. I'm just like, oh.
You're playing
hold on.
playing with your life every time, bro.
Like, I feel a little woozy after that one. Need a second.
Oh, I gotta jump off a wall. Oh, great, let's go.
we're just simple. We're
Oh,
simple
that one's
voice
fun. It's just
actors,
like,
not used
woohoo!
to so much effort.
Oh, goodness.
I mean,
The voices.
yeah. What I will
Voices.
say is, like on the one hand, acting is acting is acting. So realistically, we're not doing anything. Yeah, got that from Ellis.
Ellis's
But
code.
yeah. So the reality is, it's like not actually that much different of what we're doing in terms of like, you know, the character work, the emotional work. But in terms of what we might actually be forced to do, yeah, no, this is, oh my god, that's a lot of screaming. You know, allegedly, as a reader, there will be that, you know, one panel where I'm fucking dangling off of a moving train and I have to just scream for my dear fucking life.
Oh man. See, I have it easy, like playing a villain. I feel like I haven't like screamed too much. I mean, getting shot, you got to make some pretty pain noises, but I'm not over here like screaming too much. I can sit back.
Envy you. I envy you.
Yeah.
You ate your orange chicken and got
Yeah,
shot.
I'm eating my orange chicken. I'm like, that's pretty good. Dumbass kids.
There,
Yes.
that shows up.
Dumbass
kids. Orange chicken
Yeah.
is a recurring character.
What's
I'm
the
actually
best
That's
like
awesome.
effort sound bit of direction you've got, or like what's like the for like an effort sound or expressive or something that's like, what is there any line directions for those that stick in your mind, kind of for everyone?
Any like
That's a good
funny
question.
ones? I don't remember any funny ones. I like in terms of
Yeah.
like what the direction was. I just remember the ones where I did something funny.
Sound
I
like you're
remember
enjoying the food more.
because while everyone's like, oh, you know, you're dangling off a train and doing this, I'm like,
Not in this, but I was talking to Dre the other day actually, because he was helping me out with an audition, and we were both kind of talking about some of the directions we had to do for Ordeal, and for one of them, they were like, "Hey, man, we know how much you love just rage baiting, which is not a thing I do. I feel that's important to mention." And so they added a line where there just isn't one in the comic, where it's like, yeah, like crash out. Like that's the whole direction. It's just crash out.
Oh, right. Oh shit. Oh, that reminds me of like Project Eden's Garden. The first table read we
Oh,
got.
you're in Eden's Garden. That's pretty cool.
Yes, I play Wolfgang Akare in Project Eden's Garden, as some of you might know. I remember,
Very nice.
Fair better.
you know, I play this prim and proper lawyer character, Wolfgang Akare, the ultimate lawyer. Here's my card. And we were doing our first like live trial read, our only live trial read, because then we had info leaks and then we didn't get to do that anymore. But our first table read, you know, we're reading through like our prologue trial. And then there's this moment where Wolfgang like suddenly starts to turn, and then like in the note, like I see this build up, and I see this note go off, Daz, and I was like, oh boy, all right, let's go, let's fucking go. That was a fun day.
28 stab wounds.
28 stab wound.
I'm trying to put that in chat, but I'm taking too long.
Yeah.
Never mind. Took too long.
28 pickles. No, man.
Kai.
Calm your band.
Oh my
No.
gosh. Nick, I should totally introduce you to Kai.
Stop it. We're not doing this again.
Yeah.
I hate it.
I'm sorry.
I hate it. I
don't-
moved to the corner of my room.
Dakota.
This
What was
isn't
the
with
question?
this project. Sorry.
That is completely unrelated. Yeah,
I'm also getting wigged out. I'm hearing my name, and I'm like, that's not me though.
Yeah, no, it's not.
that-
Kai Montano,
I know it's from Eden.
the ultimate. Yes.
Yes.
He's a really big influencer.
Yeah, you know, he is
Is that the
influential,
animated?
you could
Yeah,
say.
why?
You could say he's the ultimate influencer, one might say.
Oh my gosh.
Guys, it's a reference. It's a reference.
Okay.
Everything's a reference.
Like, what question was
No.
this one again?
Oh, no,
This we're
I just
still
like
on
jumped in.
we're on genre.
Oh yeah, the genre, and then we got the question from Joseph of funny reaction or funny direction
It's
notes.
like the more like because like you were saying about someone was saying about like I need to do an effort sound while hanging off the side of a train or a bridge or something, and I'm like,
Oh,
Ben,
like what's
like-
the silliest moment
Yeah.
you had to do?
like
Yes.
Ben doesn't get because Ben's just like it's difficult to do effort sounds as Ben because it's just all there and it's like right at the back of your throat and you can't
Yeah,
do
but I
anything
mean,
much.
it was cool that you got to
yeah.
sing though. That's probably a fun effort thing to kind of like do is like a singing.
I also there was a project I did ages ago with Marvel Move and the
Ayo.
I was
Ayo.
playing Iceman and I had to do like a death scream and the director was like, yeah, could you do that again but sound like because you're made of ice and it's a laser, can you make it sound like your flesh is like sizzling? I was like,
Okay. Yeah.
Make it
Yeah,
sound like
yeah.
you're cooking alive,
I
please.
can do that. I can do that.
Yeah.
And then
I remember
and
I
then,
looked at your
like,
profile. I looked at your
not
profile
on
like
you.
a while ago, and I saw fucking Marvel. I'm like, what? What the? What the hell?
Right. Marvel
I was
Move.
so-
I remember that. I remember when the auditions for that were going out. That was like 2 years ago or something. Shit.
Yeah, it was like
Mhm.
remember the auditions were like super like cheesy because they'd like guised it as fantasy stuff, and I was like, this is a load of and I never heard back, and then I got like a call for Iceman, and then I was like, okay, this is really cool. And then they pulled me in to play Leo Fitz because he is Scottish and I am Scottish, and
Nice.
they'd be foolish not to. I mean, the director for that project, Ella, she honestly is one of my favorite directors I've worked with. She's so kind and open and like giving as a director, and she's able to pull exactly what you want, what she wanted out of you for it. It's a brilliant project.
Hell yeah.
Similar to
Hell
Red's feedback on a lot of takes.
It's
See
coming
how
full
I brought
circle.
background to
It's
Coming
coming
full circle.
You're gonna take my job. That's my job. I'm the linker. That's
Oh wait, shit.
no, Red, don't fire me, please.
Yeah.
Just got here.
Oh, but you mentioning that like make him sound less sexy reminds me of one note that I did receive for Aiden for one line in particular, which was, "Can you make it sound more masculine?"
I thought it was going to be make it sound less sexy. Like, what? This is not the tone there. Why are you reading his line sexy?
Yeah. There's a very direct feedback that was a line that I was speaking to Vox's character as Martin, and he's a very errant character, right? And I just naturally, I guess, am kind with my words, but they do come off as erotic, I guess. And they're like, "This is great. Can we get a B take where he like isn't attracted to the characters he's talking to?" And I go, "Oh, I didn't know I was. Yep, I was just. You know what? Let's try to dial it back."
He
And they go,
does.
somehow he's a
How
little.
dare you?
He does
That sounds
a
like
lot
when,
of his
Roger
line
C.
delivery.
Clarke was doing his stuff for Red Dead 2, and they were like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
we need you to do the horse lines again because you and the horse sound like you're a little bit intimate, buddy."
Woo!
Yeah, you sound a little too close to the
I know
horse
what you're talking
there.
about. I'm being quiet.
What were you saying,
You
Fox? I'm
sound
sorry.
like you like
I was
that.
saying, listening back to our scenes together in Scale Hunters, there were a lot of parts where I was like, Martin is making bedroom eyes at the king right now, like verbally making.
I was told that
eyes
he
at the king with
loves
your
his
delivery.
country more than anything in the world. So I said, "Of course, for Visagoras." Like I just did it as 100% in love with his role and his job, and it just came across as he just has eyes for everybody.
Yeah.
It
To
was
be
very
fair,
It's
Martin
so funny.
is queer though. That's confirmed.
Base? All that.
You
Okay.
know, I guess that just goes for like everybody
Oh,
with like a
my
lower
mic didn't
range
pick
that
up at
has
all.
like a.
Sorry.
Oh,
I was saying I'm over the moon for that. That is my number one representation, and I always like
Aw.
slyly tell everybody that I like secretly until I get direction that I play every character queer. And when I found that out, I was
Yay.
like,
Yes!
yeah.
This is my moment. I will sometimes do the same thing. Oh my gosh. Shaking your hand.
Until somebody
Yes.
tells me otherwise, assume my characters are queer. But however, I always respect the creator's direction, and sometimes there's no identity associated to the representation. But always, like, I am a queer person first, so that person has to have representation for the people who don't have their voice strong enough to be heard. So that is always just a beacon when somebody tells me, like, oh, by the way, I chose you because this character is queer. And I was like,
It's queer, and you're like, yes, thank you so much, dude. I do the same.
Say
Like
that louder for the
sometimes,
back so I can hear.
sometimes like certain characters, they're kind of more ambiguous, and the creator will be like, yeah, we could just like make this character non-binary, or we could like make them trans. And I was like, oh, yes, sure, yes. If it works for the story, I'm here for it. I'll help you write it. Like, I love that shit. It makes me so happy because
cool
so
is it
many
to be a
people do
part
not
of that,
put
though? Isn't
queer
that so
characters.
awesome?
Right? Like they don't put, like, so often is it, especially in mainstream media, not in there. It's like very rare. So just it makes me really happy and excited. So
Looping
I
back
100%
to
get
what
you.
this just loops back to what Joseph was saying earlier about, like, making people feel seen.
Yeah. 100%.
As many villains
like,
as I get, I don't
representation
want
is
the
so
evil
fucking
people to have representation, but I will let queer people have representation.
I will say there's a caveat to that though, right? Because Danny Trejo, every time he plays a villain, he's got like a clause in his contract where the villain must be punished or the villain must die. And I think I was chatting. Sorry, I'm a bit going on a tangent. Stop me, please, if this is not appropriate or whatever. I was
We
chatting
just
to a
wanna hear you
friend
talk.
about the sterilization of kids media, and by that I mean when I was growing up in the 90s, there was this wonderful show called Grizzly Tales for Gruesome Kids in the UK. Don't know if it made it to America. And Grizzly Tales for Gruesome Kids, it was like macabre Grimm's Tales sort of thing, where there was always a lesson or comeuppance or something, and it was scary, it was creepy, and I think
We're kind of fucked up.
Yeah, it was kind of fucked up, and everyone who was bad got their comeuppance. People who needed it was like, everyone who was heroes got the good treatment. Everyone who was bad got their just desserts. But there was like something about like it was a safe way to feel fear and a safe way to be exposed to the dangers and terrors and all that shit that happens in the world. And I think there needs to be more of that, as well as more representation, because this entire world is this wonderful hodgepodge tapestry of beautiful motherfuckers who come from so many different walks of life. I'm on my 5th coffee of the day right now, so I do apologize.
You're okay.
Yeah, it's like midnight and I'm like buzzing. So yeah. But yeah, like I get like that whole stuff about like playing a character queer from the off is I think that's utterly beautiful. It's such an amazing way to play it, because it gives more representation if the character does go in that direction. And this is coming from someone who doesn't identify as queer, because I just don't. So
I'll
take
do it
all
for the
this with
both
a
of
grain of
us here,
salt.
don't worry.
And I just it's so great because you can go, well, that's what I was doing the entire time, and you didn't know either way, so that's just a lovely bit of
Well,
representation. You get people who
until
latch
it's
on and-
specified.
Yes, until it's specified.
Like, until it's specified, a character being straight is also a headcanon. I gotta say that louder for the people in the back. Unless it's specified, if it's queer or straight, both would just be a headcanon.
Normalizing it. Thank you.
People,
Yes.
yeah,
That's
people
the
keep
word I was
thinking it's
looking
like,
for.
oh, they're automatically straight, but they're not. That's not the default.
Yeah.
It's also a headcanon.
Just
I
like
like the rule that some shippers have of, unless specified, assume all characters are bi.
Also,
I think that's cool. Hey Dre, hi. My MVs, hello, my MVs, love you. Mr. Thomas is gay because that's crazy.
Thank you.
Yeah,
because there was 1 second of silence, Nick. I figure I would just speak up for a second for you. I was just going to say that
1 second.
It was
too
1
many.
second. It's okay. You can live. Let the voices exist. Is that
voices.
maybe not even 20 years ago, like just like the standard corporate workforce before I got into acting, I was still a kid. I was told, "Oh, you can't get tattoos, you're not going to have a job," all of these things. And now look at the statistics that I think that there's truly way less people without a single tattoo. Like we're at like 70% of the populace has at least one tattoo. And that's in any workforce. And now like right now, like it's not that there's more queer people. We're just more confident and we're more represented. So we've always been there. And that's what I love.
Yeah.
Like the difference is like we didn't always have tattoos, right? So like it's okay for us to be like queer and silent, but it's really cool to see the representation that like you're assuming the character is queer first, which is so cool that people are like, yeah, they're playing it that way. But also like I love that like we're normalizing it, that it's like, wait a second, are they straight? Then it's like, okay, cool.
Yeah, like it's
Yeah.
it's that it's finally like a net neutral for once.
Yeah.
Like, I would
Wait a
like that,
second.
yeah.
They're straight?
Really?
Yeah, there's
No,
like
dude.
it's so neat. I mean, I very 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 close friend of mine who is Ace. We're both big fans of Critical Role, and one of the PCs in that is Ace, and it was never said. It was never said I am asexual. There was a conversation between a couple of NPCs, and it was like, "Hey, you going in for it?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm not about that." "Oh, so you're into this kind?" "No, I'm not." And it was just very much like politely, respectfully, was just like, "Yeah, I'm not interested in any of that at all." And I remember showing that scene to her, and she was like, "Holy shit, that's a bit of media with millions of viewers that
Yes.
now in some way recognize me." And like even if it's not specifically stated by the creator, or that, just having that moment of relation, really it's endemic of the whole human condition. You just
Yes.
want to be
Of
accepted
course.
by the pack. That's all it really is. That's why people I know I'm going to go on a tangent on like the human condition again. We're going to stop.
No, we do this often. Keep going. Let it
You're
be
cooking,
known to the people who just
I mean, we're
explore.
actors. It's kind of like
everyone's
what we
just so
explore.
scared. Yeah, everyone is so
Yeah.
scared of sticking out their sore thumb, and that's why people get so polarizing and so dogmatic about things, because they just want to belong. And it's like, we want you to be part of our gang, but you're not, because I can't tell, because you're not wearing the right color of Adidas trackies. And it's like, yeah, just
Like I'm poor.
just like come on, man.
I mostly, because Jasmine's one of the only ladies I voice, and I definitely love her. She's great. And I saw a bunch of people being like, "Oh yeah, I'm also transmasc," and like I just love her. I don't know, I connect with her. I'm like, that's so fucking cool. But in a lot of other stuff, I voice a lot of like non-binary characters, and I've been able to hit some like, I don't know, I guess bigger markers in my career due to that, of like voicing non-binary characters who've done stuff in media that they don't get allowed to do, like having an on-screen kiss or being in Pixar or whatever the hell, right? Like, I'm like, oh, and it makes it really divisive. It's really divisive, my experience in acting. But it's also really interesting because I've gotten so many messages of people who are like, I saw this character, and I saw myself, I felt really like spoken for, and like, especially right now in this country, in America, with trans people, not good. So it's like getting to, whenever I am able to put that in a piece of media, to normalize it, and for it to speak to the people that it needs to speak to, so that they can feel seen as well. Because I didn't grow up with that, so I can give it to people who can now grow up with that. Like, that's such a big thing. And then for people who don't know about it, it's like educational, and I love that. I don't know. That's just me on my soapbox, but that stuff's so cool to me.
Oh, completely. Yeah. Yeah. Just fucking preach it, dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's me on a soapbox, but yeah.
Nick, take the soapbox away. Give us another.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, please
Taylor,
do
I'm
something
backing you
else.
all up. Don't worry, we don't need a box.
We don't need a box.
I'm physically holding you guys up. Don't worry, I'm over here.
Keeping my box away from you guys now. This is my box. No one else touches
No.
my box.
Darn
Oh,
it.
man, why you gotta punish all of us?
It's okay. I brought my own.
No,
All
wait.
right, Vox Box. Yeah.
Logan would have a second box.
Um, you as an actor now reading SPG, if you were like, this is just a silly one. If you were transported into the Phantom Dimension, what would you do? Like
boy.
with what you know as a voice actor.
Die. No.
Fuck, I gotta learn how to fucking run. I
Trish.
gotta get my cardio in check.
Yeah, I'm cooked.
I already don't
Oh.
like bright lights, so I'm screwed.
Um,
Yeah, overstimulation.
yeah. Thankfully, I know their one weakness, light. Otherwise, I'd probably just die immediately.
Hang out
I'd
with the
try to
fellas
hide.
Right at the
and
dark, so
go out
Yeah.
in a bang.
chilling.
If there was any place
Go ahead
to
and bang.
probably go to be safest,
yeah.
it's
Respect.
probably like one of those like a football field with like all the lights.
Well, then we can have like a projector up and we can all watch movies.
That's
Oh yeah.
Phone.
Oh no,
Oh.
but
With
then
the
it's
fellas.
gonna be too bright to watch the movies.
So true.
Sorry, I'll
Because
bring
of
my
all the
TV. Sheesh.
There we go.
Hmm.
Yeah.
We'll figure something out.
Oh, we just watch it on the Jumbotron.
Sheesh.
Dude,
Ooh yeah. Oh yeah, just put it on the
Mm,
Jumbotron.
yeah.
I don't think I can watch a movie knowing that nasty looking creature that is hissing into my
Have you
ear.
been to a theater?
Like, I don't know. No.
yeah, have them get close enough to be
Insane.
hissing in your ear, and at that point, I think you've got bigger problems.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I just
That's
learned how
a
to
fun
run.
question.
I get really, really good at running.
I'm still unsure as to what the Phantom Dimension is because like a lot of that stuff is just like for me expressives, so I don't get a lot of context with Ben's sides.
Mhm.
I'm assuming it's kind of like the stuff in Alan Wake too. That's kind of that's how I'm referencing it, or it's like the dark place, or like the upside down in Stranger Things. I'm assuming it's
Joseph,
some
I
of
just
that.
need to
The,
say
ba-
this. I
the
say
bad
this in the movie.
place.
Hold on, Joseph. I need to say this. I say this in the nicest way possible because it's true for all of us, and it makes you more relatable. You're such a nerd.
Okay. I've heard.
That's
I've
awesome.
got the note. I've got the note. I've heard the note. Can you say it in the least nice way now, please?
Ooh.
You're such a fucking
Mhm.
nerd.
I mean-
I would say that's middle of the road. I think you could tone it up.
Yeah,
a
you're
little.
right. I can say
You're
that. I
lame,
can
you're
say
lame.
that
Turn it
meaner.
up.
I can say that meaner.
You're
Hold on,
restricting
hold on, hold on,
yourself,
hold on.
Daz.
All
Yes.
right. Hold on. Oh my God, you're such a fucking nerd. Fucking hell. Shut up.
Better. Yeah.
There
Okay.
we
Yeah,
go.
I feel that. Okay,
Ooh,
that's good. That's
ooh,
good.
And the
yeah.
improv of shut up. Okay.
Well done.
we gotta-
Lovely.
we
That
gotta
wasn't in the
do
line,
that.
but okay, all right.
So,
Right.
thank you for that. We'll have our guys reach out to you. And yeah, good
Very
luck for your rest of your auditions.
And I'm never
better
gonna
go
hear
with
back
Starless.
from that one ever again.